Every little master, every little miss, there behind the greenhouse having a lovely yoo-hoo, nanny. Titties.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the D&D stream. Hello, everyone. Thank you very much, Jade, for the streak. Thank you very much, Gwen, for the bitties. Um, so I will give everyone the heads up right now. We will be starting in just a couple minutes. I will go over to the Discord channel where everybody is waiting, and we will do a playing of the D&Ds. I have all the notifications and alerts and all that sort of stuff muted for D&D so it doesn't interrupt. Everyone knows how much I appreciate them and love them very, very much. I have a command for D&D as well, so if somebody like joins the chat and you see them asking like, why isn't Streamer why has it done it twice? Oh, because I've got two commands. Okay, I will fix that. 1 second. We don't need two commands for that. So you can do that if you want. Let me go and fix that. I didn't realize I had an old command. But apart from that, I will acknowledge like if anyone does subbies or any of that stuff at the end of the stream once everyone's like been able to pop off. But I will appreciate you nonetheless. I'll probably say hi during the break and things like that. Yeah, the that one's out of date. I've just realized that one's out of date. Chat commands. I wonder why that one was still enabled. I thought I deleted that one, but apparently I had not. Custom commands. Delete. Don't need that one. There we go. Now it should be working. Okay, everyone. Thank you very much for the honk. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hello, Ivy. We will be change this to email and message. Yeah, no, I have. I deleted it, Jade. It's supposed to be. It was supposed to just be the false bar. I thought I deleted the stream elements one already, but I had not. I have corrected the fault. Um, to give the players inspiration. I haven't set that up, but maybe I'll do that for next week. We'll decide if people need it, because trust me, people need it. Although I'm gonna be a very kind DM anyway, because these people roll atrociously. But anyway, we shall get over to the thingamajiggers. We'll get over to the right scene. I'll make sure my audio is all good, and then we'll go into the right channel. Nope, not that one. That one. I clicked the wrong thing. Excellent. Okay, and this should be unmuted. I'll pop over. They'll probably be talking, so we will fix this. See you all in a bit. Hello, everybody.
Eggs.
Hello.
Hello, Hog.
Look at all these
Bonjour.
amazing people.
Hog, what's your favorite way to
Hog.
cook an egg?
Hogmetics, quel est votre type de feu préféré?
We.
You like we?
We.
I don't think we is the way you would make an egg.
Yeah,
but
it's
okay.
we. How do I like cooking eggs? I like scrambled eggs.
Yay.
You like to cook in we.
We.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's like poached, but with we.
God, no.
No.
First from minute one.
Amazing. We didn't even introduce anybody, and we've already got there. I am very proud of you all.
Excellent.
Okay, everybody, would you all like to introduce yourselves, going in order along the bottom?
I don't know what that order
Hello,
is.
I'm on the left. It's
Yeah.
I had the stream open. Hello, I am Wheaters9. I am playing Life, who is a robot and therefore does not we.
Hello, I am playing Felicity Trevor, who is a cat girl from the future, who probably did wee a bit from the horrifying experience of getting here.
I'm Nemeth. I'll be playing Razier, or Raz for short, a dragonborn monk. That's it.
But do
That's
you
it.
we?
But do you wee? This is
Yeah, do
important.
you
We're
wee?
going to the list.
Yes.
Okay.
Grammatically as well. Gone.
Hello, I'm gone. I'm playing Xander, a cat man, a lion man, pal, priest, cleric, and he
Yeah.
assuredly does we.
Does he cover it up afterwards? Like,
Yeah, he does. He crouches down and he like kicks it back.
okay.
No. Oh no, we're not asking litterbox questions of the cat people, are we?
You can decide how racist you want this world to be towards them. The first bartender we meet. So, do I need to get you a bathroom or a box?
Oh no.
Oh my god.
It depends.
Mm,
Quick,
If I
Only two
go,
more.
a letterbox.
Only two more.
If someone else goes, I need to go with them.
oh,
That's how
no.
cats do it.
Yeah, you have to make sure they're doing it right, you know?
Quick,
Yeah.
quick, Gwen, it's your turn. Introduce yourself.
Hi, it's me, Gwen, or Carolina. I am playing Aira, a warlock, a half-elf warlock who is a. She likes cold. I don't like yellow snow.
There we go.
Uh,
Hi there. I'm Jade. I'm playing Winnie, Winifred Waywalk Nanfodle Silsprite, but everyone can call me Winnie. I'm a little gnome girl who has a tiny gnome bladder, so I probably wee a bunch. A lot of little wees.
Wee.
Oh,
lot of little wee.
Oh, wee wee. It is your
Now-
fault, Hogmatics.
Now, does the smallness though mean more weeing? Because also you would presumably be drinking less water.
mm,
You think
What's
so?
what's the
It's
ratio of
probably
size to
proportional.
wee?
Oh, God.
Hog,
also, Hog.
Google it
Hog is
on stream.
Hog-
right now.
I refuse to answer this question. I am not answering this question.
I
But
saw
could you?
something on this recently.
Oh,
Legitimately. It takes about 21 seconds for most mammals to do their business in that regard.
No, I didn't.
Regardless
mean
of
how
size.
Long, I didn't mean how long per time. I meant frequency.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. Then I didn't see
Right, so we'll rename
anything recently.
we'll rename this episode "Frequent Pisses." And
Well,
then
I mean, you did name the thing Oubliette with Ocelot, so you know.
oubliette is a
Also,
type of prison.
Also a toilet.
Well, no,
also
it's
we
it's
have
the,
Hog, who is playing every other character,
Look,
and so he does the most pissing out of everyone.
I've heard to
Don't-
used as a word for a toilet, so you know.
no.
Don't
I'm
worry,
wrong.
Hog.
It's the worst kind of prison.
Huh? Oh, okay.
I've noted down another idiom for you.
Oh,
One more idiom, and then I'm doing the intro.
okay.
It's
Go on.
tout est fiché de Miguel to mean, are you taking the piss?
Oh 07. I apologize. I can only apologize to the French speakers in the world. Okay. So, let us begin. Welcome to the world of
Pissy
Kith.
chat.
What? This is beautiful. Please no Hogmat Pissy, please. Please. Why? That's why I didn't make it a
Wow.
channel emote.
So we've had all this criticism, and that's been there this whole time.
I didn't do it.
Redux, please.
It wasn't me, it was other
No,
people.
mouse over it and see where it comes from.
Yeah. You can get credit that way. Oh my goodness. Okay, right. I'm
It's
doing a
funny
proper
'cause
intro
Hans
now.
started it.
Nice and clean. Welcome to the world of Kithmar. Okay, but never mind then. I'm just not going to speak properly.
Okay, we'll do a rerun.
We'll redo it.
We'll
Redo
pretend
everything.
that we interrupted you with piss again,
We'll fix it.
and then we'll go.
Okay. Welcome to the world of Kithmaros, a world older than anyone knows. A disk of incredible size, filled with dozens of continents, with the heavens watching down through the firmament. Our story begins in the small city-state of Adrisia, at the heart of the continent of Jelangea. A great war across the Sea of Pearls, with many other continents also ended but a decade before. Now the powers of the land continue their machinations, just as strange signs begin to occur. Rumors of giants and dragons are dismissed as fairy tales, whispers of vanishing people in city streets, and disappearing travelers as they cross the dangerous paths of the continent's forests and mountains. Our party met only a week ago, shortly after the start of Heimtide, that's winter, in the tiny village on the edge of the webwood called Webb's End. Though some of their arrivals were less than planned, and others perhaps still unsure of their surroundings, the group agreed to travel together to Adrisia. For some, it was to find work. Others seek answers to their strange predicaments. Others wander, hoping to find a direction. Along the road, through the deep snow, our party received a letter from a bright blue crow, giving them the following instructions. And for the players, this letter is ever so slightly tweaked from the original one. Don't worry, the details that have been tweaked are very minor. Dear Undersigned, on behalf of the Stars Council's writ issued this 7th day of Barbarous in the year 2346 ab urbe condita, or 10746 DO by Assyrian counting, which authorized an unofficial investigation into the disappearance of a Master Thindagar of the Guild of Grains on the morn of the Harrian New Year. As the city does not have the facility for internal investigations, it behoves the council such activity should be undertaken by trusted parties. This letter found its way to you as your name was recommended on a list of free agents. Your impartiality is key. Remuneration shall be provided, a sum of 50 gold pieces if the master is returned, and 100 if the master is returned alive. Please sign the letter below and bring it to Ermine Tor within the Bishop's Palace, Adrisia. Signed, Kaelam Nog, Astrologer-in-Chief to the Grace Archbishop of Adrisia. And there is some PSs under there, but I'm not going to read this out there. We begin as our party approaches the gates of Adrisia for the first time. And that is where we're going to get into the players.
Yes, my favorite type of egg.
What we see is through very deep snow along the road, a group of 6 travelers approaching the city. The city of Adrisia sits on a large outcrop. And I will switch which scene we're on so that we can all go and enjoy that.
Oh.
Everybody's flying over.
Whoa. Whoa.
I've definitely never seen this before.
Ooh,
Whoa.
I like the new emote.
Go
Chat, can you just
Indonesia.
spam that emote anytime
Oh,
I'm
it's
talking?
French flag. I couldn't see the blue
It's French.
I couldn't
What
see
do
the
you
blue in
mean?
dark mode.
Classic Englishman.
Ooh.
Go Indonesia / Poland. Go Netherlands. Good work, team.
Oy vey.
Yeah, I
I
know
hope
I'm gonna
you
go
carry on.
roboty if I speak. That's why I'm being quiet.
You're fine.
Did it
Oh
not?
yeah, was there supposed to be communal music or?
There is, but I couldn't get it to work properly. So
Oh.
you guys can all listen to the watch together if you want. I'm playing different music on stream though.
I just found my own shit.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, I
As one
still just
does.
have my Spotify playing.
All right, it's in. I'm loaded. Someone's not though. We're in. Are we in?
Ah, Le City.
Why is it? Okay, I think everyone's in now. My freaking stream is Sag.
No.
What?
Hmm?
Oh, okay. Sorry. Sorry, chat, if that was like really, really bad. I don't
Who
know.
wrote that?
What?
Everything's supposed to be preloaded, but my OBS was telling me that I was like dropping every single frame. I was at like red negative, like negative bit rate and stuff. That was weird.
Ooh.
Well, that's bizarre.
Okay, so sorry if the quality went down there. We will not switch streams to switch things too much. I did preload them all, so this is supposed to not happen, but apparently they don't care. So, this is the city of Adrisia. It sits upon a large outcrop. Seems right now. Yeah. I thought so. And our party is approaching from this direction. And from the small little bridge, you travel through deep snow. You come to a small bridge. You can see that there's a few people kind of around, and when you look down the cliff, you can see that in the land below, that there is scattered like homesteads, etc., etc., and you can see some people about the place. And in front of you, you can see this enormous gate, and outside of it, you can see guards, and you can see that there are guards on the wall as well. And as we cross the bridge, does everybody want to describe themselves in the order that they would like to cross the bridge in?
Hello, I'm Life. I'm going first because I'm trying to get away from these people. In my haste to come this way before them, I fell in a hole during a little bit we did before the main adventure. I'm not sure how I ended up in that hole. Clearly the work of some nefarious being, not my own clumsiness. I am a big metal fucker. That's pretty much it. I look like a dude in full armor, but the armor is me.
Okay. Who's following
Roz will be
Life?
right behind.
Okay.
Roz will be right behind Life because, well, he's kind of eager to have such an official job that suits him. Roz is about 6 feet tall, and wearing fairly plain clothing. Though he still stands out pretty well because he is an let's see, did I say amethyst? Yeah,
Yeah.
an amethyst dragonborn. So any exposed flesh is sort of a deep purple. His eyes are a lighter sort of lilac. And he wears a cheap little medallion around his neck, and otherwise is appropriately dressed for the weather.
Okay. Who's over the bridge next?
Fantastic. I suppose I could go next. It is Felicity True, wearing a traditional future military garb, carrying a very tattered, ruined banner of a noble long lost, by which we mean lost for about a day.
About a week. You've been traveling for about a week.
Okay, I guess, yeah. About a week. Very long time ago. Ages. And yeah, she's got a gun holstered, little dagger, blonde hair.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who's next?
Yeah, okay, I'll go next. Um, after realizing that I'm gonna actually have
Sandvar.
I am Aira, a average sized elf. Got long black hair, pale skin, and I'm currently just annoyed that I'm gonna actually have to use the bridge and not because the water isn't frozen enough for me to walk over.
Just freeze it.
It's a very
Yeah,
fast
it's
flowing
just too
stream.
much. Yeah, so I'm just gonna have to go, and then as soon as I cross the bridge, I jump right into the snow on the side of the path.
The path is reasonably well trodden for the snow, but like
Mm.
there is still patches where it's deep. It's not like they have a snow plow. It's been trodden by people going through it. So
Oh yeah, but I don't like that. I'm going into the snow on the side.
You're
Where I've been
like
walking the entire time. I've been walking beside the path in the untouched snow.
you're like an aquatic creature, but you just have to be in snow.
It's mine. I love it.
okay, and then is it Jade next?
Yeah. Yep. Winifred, with her small little legs, is walking a little behind people because she can't walk as quickly as the others. She stands 3 feet tall. She has like golden yellow hair. Shocker. Um, she she wears glasses. She has a little like ornate necklace around her neck. She's dressed mostly okay for the weather, but also she seems dressed very. I wouldn't say too fancy, but um, the kind of clothing that was definitely like you can tell that someone that she came from somewhere with money that could afford this clothing.
Pretty nicely
Um,
dressed.
Mm.
Well, and nice dress, yeah.
Oh, I also want to say I'm also wearing clothing that isn't exactly what you would wear in the snow. I'm not exactly wrapped up warm. But yeah, anyway.
And that leaves a big lion boy.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's only one lion boy, so it must be me. So Xander is a big white lion boy with black accents. He has crystal blue eyes, a pink nose, and he's dressed in his chainmail armor like he always is. He's at the back because he was a soldier, so he doesn't want anyone to stray off, I guess. He has his shield and his warhammer strapped to his back.
And the most important thing, what color is paws? Is like his pads.
Pink.
Of course, of course.
Pink beans.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so as you all cross the bridge towards the gates of Idrissia, you can see ahead of you that there are a couple of guards at the gates. These gates are enormous, by the way. They're like 20 feet tall. Just the doorway. You can see like there's a portcullis above it, and you can see that there is sort of a dozen or so other guards walking along the walls as well. Would you like to do anything before you approach the gates? Discuss a plan of action. Chat with each other.
It would seem this place is well guarded. We should come up with a plan of attack. Is that the kind of thing you're hoping for?
I'm just like, how do you approach the gates of the city? There are only
On
two
foot.
guards like by the door itself, but you can see that there are others scattered along the wall.
I look down the cliff at the river running into the town and think, this is clearly how I should come in.
Wait, hang on. Are we reading the line? So the cliff goes down from you.
Yeah. It's like I'm
Yeah,
thinking
you
like as we
climb
walk
up the
along this
waterfall.
road, like it's just look at this.
Oh, like climb up the river.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you could do. They might notice a big robot man jumping off the cliff towards the river, though.
sounds pretty up. No, like life doesn't give a shit. Life's just walking up to the door.
I'm just gonna try and
Like
walk in
normal
like I own the
people.
place.
Last time life was underwater, you got attacked.
It's true. It's like
Well.
people don't trust me.
Look, just don't be in the water. It's fine.
Oh my god. I can't believe the best joke I'm going to make in this entire campaign with the fucking ice scratching. No one's going to hear it.
Oh, unless you do it again.
No, maybe if it makes sense. Look
So-
forward to that one.
So, as you approach the gates, the two guards, they clearly, they kind of put out their hand. One of them puts out their hand, and sort of gestures you to stop. You can see that these guards bear similar uniform. Well, they're in the same uniform as guards that you've met along the way. You would know at this point that they are part of something called the Verderer Sentinels, and they wear entirely green uniforms with a white trim. I'll type it for you. Verderer Sentinels. The reason why it's worth noting is that you can see that on the walls, the uniforms that people are wearing are green and black and have they have various purple and white accents. So they have a different uniform inside the city than they do outside. But this Verderer, they stops you, and they looks at you very sternly. What business do you have in the city?
Greetings, friends. We've received this letter from I'm trying to how to say this name again.
Kyle Umnog.
Callum Nog. Callum Nob.
Do you really say it?
Carl Eggnog.
Al eggnog.
Eggnog. Yeah,
Yes.
that's another egg.
Ah, yes,
Your
the great
friend
wizard
astrologer.
Eggnog. Yes, I remember them.
Yes, eggnog.
Yeah, we received this letter from Callum Nog. To rendezvous with them here. And I will show them the letter.
Not
They-
specifically here in the city.
Yeah.
Take it. They sort of read it for a minute, and then they hand it back to you. This seems to be an order. Do you intend to conduct any mercantile business whilst you're within the city's limits?
I think
I
for a
have
moment,
money.
I mean, I might buy stuff, but no, I don't have anything really to sell right now.
Very well. They're giving you. They're looking you up and down. You see him look to the other guard. Go and get the porter. We will need to register. And they swoop into the gate. They're gone for a couple minutes, and they come back, followed by a tall, very bureaucratic-looking woman, and she's holding this very large tome. And she comes up to you and says, if I could have everybody's names so that we can register with the current crises around the world, it's important that we register all aliens upon entering the city. So if you just give me your names.
When they say aliens, I look a bit at life.
I don't notice.
They're sort of just
Oh,
like holding the book
do
with the
I?
quill, and they're like looking to any of the six of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
question-
Rozier will step up and fill out his information.
Okay. Yeah.
Huck, did we ever decide what the guild my family was part of was named?
It was the. I do not remember. I will have to go and find it in the other notes because it's not in these ones. It's in your guys' notes. So we will just for now. You can put down the guild if you wish to. It's Tinker or something, but it's arcane. I forget what it's arcane and something else. But yeah, I'll have to check it.
Okay. Well, I'll just go up here. My name's Winifred Waywalk Nanfoto Sprocket of the Guild of Arcane Tinkering Stuff from Haliashnar. Inserts actual name of guild.
Yeah. They write it down. Basically, this is just. Does anyone want to give a false name?
No.
Or is
no.
everyone going to be open and honest with the officials of this
I mean,
city?
no reason to lie.
My name is Life.
Yeah, there's no reason to lie.
I feel like if Life ever did do coming up with like a secret name, it would just be Death.
My name is Death.
This is my
Paladin of
secret
Vengeance.
name.
I'm sure that name will let you get in anywhere.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
I
no
know,
one's
I was
giving a false
playing-
name.
No, I have no
playing-
reason to.
Nope.
No.
What was it? Oh yes, my name is Apocalypse Ageddon. That's the
Apocalypse again.
Apocalypse Ageddon.
That's like double Armageddon. It's really bad.
The porter just like
Sounds like a real
Apocalypse again?
stand-up fellow.
This seems like a normal person. I'm sure they're completely chill, and we should definitely let them in our city.
Yes, my mother didn't think it through.
It's almost as good of a name as City Burner.
I will end you all.
Once you've all given your information, Porter Asvin kind of says, "Thank you on behalf of the Star Council and the City of Idrisia. Welcome. I hope that your stay within our glorious city is amenable as you conduct your business." And then they kind of do a little bow, and then they kind of go back into that little alcove where presumably they have a room beyond it, but I like the idea of just a bureaucrat in a small like cut in the stone just like staying there with a book hunched up, not actually returning to an office or anything. They're just there ready to write down names.
Oh dear.
Okay, you are let through.
Hooray!
So you enter the city proper. There's two gates in this section, so you can see that there's these little ancillary buildings, and then you see the other gate in front of you. The other gate is also open, but the guards outside it are wearing the green and black uniform with the white trim and the purple feathers and stuff, the very ornate ones. I think as you've traveled along, you probably have heard of these. These are known as the Yeoman Sentinels versus the Verterer Sentinels. If you refer to the guards as the Sentinels, they're not going to be offended. But they are technically distinct, so that's why I'm telling you this. You pass through the gates. They acknowledge you, but they don't try and stop you or anything. They just kind of like nod. People have entered the city. And beyond the gates, you are in the city proper. You can see that the streets are bustling with people. They are cleared of snow. There doesn't look like there's a snowplow around, but like somebody's obviously done it. To
Avra
so-
looks really upset, doesn't she?
Yeah. I'm just like gonna look really annoyed and then just consider going back and grabbing some snow. So we'll carry on.
throwing snow. The cobbled streets go out in front of you. Ahead of you, you can see all these beautiful houses and buildings. All the buildings have this like dark blue slate roofs, and almost all the buildings are whitewashed, but they all have banners and all these beautiful images sort of off them, even if the buildings themselves are quite plain. There's a lot of decoration that's added to it. In front of you, you can see very ornate-looking buildings that appear to be to do with some sort of government. To the north of you, you can see looming over all of Adrissia this enormous dark grey black stone castle, kind of looming over the entire city. And to the east, you can see this great clock tower and this very large palace attached to the clock tower, as well as another enormous tower, which is sort of much more gleaming white and has purple banners all over it. And you would know that purple was the colors of the bishop. Like, the more purple that somebody's wearing, the closer they are to the top of the pecking order in the city, basically.
Any of us wearing purple? Just on the just by coincidence.
I mean, Nemeth
I-
is purple. I mean,
Oh my
Roz
God.
is
I
purple.
was about to say,
Roz
Her
is
ruler has
purple.
returned.
Everyone's just
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
I briefly used minor illusion just to make my clothes look purple, but then just for a moment.
You have more authority if you take your clothes off.
Perhaps we should go to Carl Eggnog with Rosier here and present them, and they'll just think, "Oh my God, they found the king of the city."
The
Case
king of the
closed,
bishopric.
100 gold. Off we go.
Yes.
Yes, the king of the
King
astrologer
Bishop
fuckers.
Rosier.
King, yes, that's the one.
I'm just thinking. I'm just
King Bishop.
thinking of I'm just thinking of Game of Thrones instead of Khal Drogo, it's Khal Eggnog.
Carl Eggnog.
I mean, I know it's Kylemnog, but Kylem is a Latin word, just so everyone knows.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
and Og.
Yeah,
Heaven.
it's different, but
Carl Eggnog.
Kyle
Heaven.
That's
Nog.
cool, but it's no hog.
Yep. No,
like that.
Not,
Yep,
not,
Kyle
Kyle
Eggnog.
not,
Perfect.
not Kyla Minogue.
Not
I don't even know.
Minogue.
This is how you get me to remember characters'
Minogue.
names.
Kylie Minogue.
And
It's
they're
Kylie
just
Minogue.
puns.
Yeah,
Kylie
Kylie's
Minogue.
brother, Kyle Minogue.
So should we just go straight to this person? We can ask a guard as to where Kyle Eggnog is.
Um,
I don't see why not.
sure, we could do that.
yeah, that seems
Excellent.
like a sensible idea.
I
Got
am
nothing
full
better
of
to
them.
do.
Indeed.
I'm
Much
sure
snow anywhere.
walking to and coming out of a river to meet us was the best idea.
Yes.
Mr. River.
Okay, so we're going
Every
straight.
time I have walked out of a river, people have immediately taken an interest in me. I think that it is very effective at making friends. That's why I do it.
You know what? I can't
Friends
argue
or
with that.
frenemies?
Is there a difference?
Not really.
Hmm.
It's a good point.
You there, random soldier man.
Number
It-
3.
Yes, strange person.
I'm seeking Carl Eggnog.
You've never heard of a car leg nog?
Ah. What about if maybe I'm pronouncing it wrong. Is it Carl Eggnog?
I think you might be referring to chief astrologer,
Ah, that's the one.
right? Yeah, no, I've heard of them.
Great.
You know where we could find them?
Well, they're normally at the in the bishop's palace, and he gestures down this road here. In the Ermin Tor, that's the big white building that's attached to it, and he gestures to this building, and this is the bishop's palace complex. So basically, all these buildings in here are all attached to one another in a very large central government sort of affair.
I see.
Okay. I'll start. Thank you for your help. I'll start walking that direction.
They tip their hat at you. My
Oh,
party.
I do the same.
My
I don't have a
guard.
hat.
Do you have a hat?
No, I have a head, and the head is my head.
You tip your head.
I tip my
you
head.
took
I
your head
detach
off and
my
tipped
head.
Tipping your head has another word.
I nod.
No, I tip my head.
Life hasn't learned the word nod yet.
Only tip.
Only tip.
Life only knows how to milady people.
Oh dear.
Well, Life only knows how to milady people and to dab.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
true.
yeah.
The vibe
Very
check
good at
is a dab.
dabbing.
Going to bring that back into fashion.
Yeah, nobody's dabbed in 10,000 years since Life did it.
Ah, that was 200 years ago I was last here. Thank you very much.
Well, yeah, but it didn't catch on then.
No, unfortunately not.
But this time,
Oh, right then.
What are you
Oh,
done?
I'm just saying, I
Life-
did do it again.
Life's just a hipster.
It's true. If it catches on, I'll have to stop doing it and move on to a different move. Perhaps the gritty.
Who's breaking all these things?
I think that it's Gwen accidentally.
It was
Well,
me
There you go,
accidentally.
you worked out how to delete it.
It
Quinn's
was
just
me.
sizing up how big the fireball radius is gonna be.
We're level 1.
I don't fireball. Eldritch Blast.
Yet.
Eldritch Blast. Yeah, anyone in this circle's within Eldritch Blast radius.
This is my Eldritch Blast radius. Okay, so as you walk along this street, to your left, you can see this very ornate, long building that looks like it's filled with offices and administration, various things. And to your right, you can see a couple buildings. There's a large gate in them. You can see a sign hanging out which says the Hearthfire. It looks like quite a posh residence or inn. Well, no, it has a sign, so you would know it was an inn. And then you can see other sort of posher houses. Then, at the end of the street, you can see that there is this enormous tower attached to a gatehouse and some other very posh-looking buildings next to the bishop's common, which is what this square is called. You can see there's like little sort of city trees, that kind of thing that you expect, like decorative ornaments around here. And there is a guard outside the gate that's next to the Ermin Tor, which is this large tower here.
That seems like the one we should speak to.
Yes.
Yeah. This entire time as I've
Yeah.
been walking, I've been shuffling, trying to annoy that there's no snow.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's snow like crammed down into the cracks in the cobbles.
Yeah, but you know,
Scoop it
I'm
up.
just, like shuffling my feet, like like sulking that there's not enough snow for my liking.
I was about to say, like a dejected child.
Yeah,
I want snow. Huh.
I want snow. Why is there no snow? I was promised snow.
Oh no. Wait till Ira comes to spring.
Dorman.
The guard tells us.
yeah,
Yeah. Yes.
yeah. What's
Yeah,
up?
what's up?
Ah, yes, thank you for the acknowledgement, Dorman. I should maybe say I approach you first, as I shout Dorman
Just like from
the other side of
somewhere
the
in the
street.
street. Dorman? Dorman?
I'm just over here. I'm just still over here by the gate.
Just screaming.
Dorman!
Norman.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, I was like,
I-
this Dorman is called Norman, just for that now.
It's Norman
Norman
Reedus.
the
Norman the Dorman.
I
Norman the
walk
Dorman.
the 100 meters I am up to Norman.
Norman the Dorman.
It's got a little like none of the other guards have had little name badges except Norman.
ah,
Norman the Dorman.
Norman, I see. We have a
Yes?
letter here from Kalimnog.
Oh, you have a letter from the wizard. Yes, let me have a read. Ah, yes. You're one of these adventurers that have been requested.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, very, very well. Follow me. We have to go through the library.
Ah, I see. I should warn you, I'm not the quietest mover.
Walks
Leads
and
you
keeps
towards
making
the-
stopping sounds.
Just thump, 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 thump. Just leads you to the library. There's like once you're inside this little gateway, you can see that there is another square in here, and you can see that all of these very important ceremonial buildings with different banners on. You can see like the various banners of the heraldry of Adrissia. You can see banners of the various guilds around, as the Great Guild Hall of Adrissia is kind of across the way from you. It's a very, very, very fancy place that you are in currently. And you can also see that there are groups of people around, little clusters of lawyer-looking people carrying documents to different places. You can see some guards kind of standing around by doors. All those sorts of things. And he leads you to the library, takes you inside. The library, basically there's a large central empty space in the middle that is filled with stacks of books, and then there is a spiral staircase that leads around the outside, and then there's windows on that. So most of this tower is a library, and Norman, the doorman, says, if you follow the stairs to the top, you will arrive at the wizard's chambers. And then
Thank
does
you
a
very
polite
much.
nod, and then
Thank you kindly.
I tip my head in return.
I did nothing. I just walked past.
Tip.
Not even acknowledging it.
now you're inside. There is no snow whatsoever.
Yeah, I am I'm just waiting.
As this like clunking party of people come in the door, you do see one of the librarians from inside the library itself, like almost like horror movie. Their head turns on its neck around behind their shoulders, and then just glares daggers at you.
I
Are they an owl?
I mean, they could be.
Just like they
Are they-
do the full owl head rotate. Whoop.
They just look at you. You've made noise
all
in
of
that
it.
library.
I'm just gonna pull a face back at them.
They just
just
go back to
gonna-
what they were doing.
Life stops for nothing. I'm following the directions.
Okay.
Yep.
You begin clumping up the stairs. You do not endear yourselves whatsoever to the librarians, as the stairs are of course made of stone, and you are stomping up the stones. It takes you a solid 10 minutes to get to the top of this tower, and it's probably exhausting. It's one of
Yeah,
those
yeah.
staircases. It's unnecessarily long.
I'm gonna.
Why are there so
Oh.
many stairs? Well, life's a robot. Life wouldn't care.
Yeah, I was gonna like run up ahead a little bit and then just see if I could just jump onto Life's back and just get a piggyback ride. Without asking, I'm just gonna try and do it.
Oh no.
Are you going to try and dodge life?
Life might think one of the
I feel like
librarians
this is more of a
attacking.
stealth check against me than a dodge.
Fair enough.
I can roll stealth. Hang on.
Do stealth, and then you do. I guess you need to use your passive perception or you can active perception if you feel at threat.
18.
Oh. I feel at threat. No, I don't think I feel at threat. We'll just do passive, which for me is 13.
Okay, then Winnie can sneak up on you.
Mm.
Just got an easy piggyback ride up here.
What do you weigh?
I'm a gnome. I weigh very little. Like probably 30 pounds.
Let me just check my
30.
encumbrance.
Wow, that is very little.
I'm a gnome. Like, we'll say 30 to 35
child.
pounds. So that's like 15 kilograms.
Carrying a child around.
15 bags of sugar,
Question
or
is,
7.5
how far can
big
life
bags
throw
of
it?
sugar.
My strength
God.
isn't actually that high.
Life's gonna yeet you.
Life's gonna fall backwards from the weight down the stairs.
So
All
I'll
the
just-
way down the stairs.
I'll just make
Is this like a spiral staircase up?
Yeah.
Oh,
so Life's
Jesus
gonna like
Christ.
fall down the stairs in a loop.
It's
Shall I
just gonna
just,
like,
like, make
Librarian's
an-
gonna be pissed.
Shall I just make an athletics roll?
yeah, that works. And just like imagining
Oh,
like
fuck, we're going down.
this
Oh
is-
no!
Okay. Oh my god. So, I'm gonna need. So you're gonna fall for sure, Life, under the weight. Winnie, I'm gonna need you to make a dex because otherwise, Life, the large metal man, is going to fall on you on the stairs as you descend.
I'm gonna it's the stupidest reason to use this spell. I'm gonna reaction use Featherfall on each of us, so like we've for an extra so time to just move a bit to the left and get out of the way.
You fall, and because of the feather falling, there is less noise than there will be. The librarians do not kill you, but also there is not the scene of at the bottom of the stairs about like 5 minutes. 5 minutes later, there's just like Winnie and then Life over the top, and it's a horrible, horrible scene.
Just imagine hearing that from the bottom floor. You just hear like glung, 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 glung,
It's like someone dropped a suit of armor
coming
down the
closer
stairs.
and closer to the bottom of the staircase.
And then splat.
I somehow think that I feel like Life would be fine, but Winnie would be toast.
Yeah.
Winnie would just be destroyed.
A trail
I'm a
of
level
red
1
down the
sorcerer.
entire
I would have
stairs.
taken enough damage to die or be knocked out.
Well, maybe if you're lucky, you'd stop on one of the steps instead of going all the way to the bottom.
It's not that, it's me landing on it.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
the
that's
giant
true.
metal man that's the problem.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I'm gonna bear this in mind for like actual combat situations.
Oh, if you jump
We're gonna-
jump off something at somebody, they're gonna probably die.
My moveset is changing to that of WWE. So
We're gonna fight like a goblin or something. You're just gonna be like, I jump on top of them.
Okay, but
and it's
sorry, I'm
live
just
from the
thinking-
top rope.
I'm just thinking, in the future, if we're fighting a group of goblins or something, I cast jump on Life or something. I can
Yeah.
jump high.
Use the fact that he's a suit of armor to your advantage.
Just need
Okay.
to find a way that we can teleport Life into the air above people.
I mean, Life can still take damage. Like, if you teleport him like really high in the air, he's going to take damage.
True.
You will kill him if you do that, but I'm probably kill what he lands on too. One
That's
for
the
one.
risk we're willing to take.
Oh no,
Oh no.
Okay.
it was someone else's character. Um,
Like we're gonna recover from that fall, like get up, and I'm like, okay, that was my bad. I just was getting really tired of walking upstairs.
The funny part is, Life didn't even notice that you got on their back. They just suddenly fell backwards.
Yep.
Whoa.
Well, the good news is you get to do it all again.
I'm just gonna.
Why don't you go first this time?
I'm just gonna look at. Can I just look at Rosnir and just go, a piece?
Wait, aren't the rest of us still like 5 minutes up the stairs?
But no, I assume you
We
would
didn't
have
fall
gone.
all the way down.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, you didn't fall
You
all the way.
didn't because Jade stopped the fall, basically.
Right.
The real risk is I was probably going first. Gonna
Yeah.
take you
Oh
all out.
no.
How
Yeah.
wide is this staircase?
It's probably
Precisely one life wide.
Oh no.
It's probably wide enough
It's
for
like
two abreast. Kind of thing.
dominoes.
Yeah, okay.
So it's not like a very wide staircase, but also it's not like one of those tiny little like castle stairs that's like enough for half a person.
Okay.
So
Well,
after this,
let's get back up the stairs.
You
Our
should really be
greatest
more
foe,
careful than
this
that.
staircase.
Roz crouches down. Get on.
Yay! I jump on Roz's back. Thank
Okay.
you.
Make an athletics check.
no, I think Roz is strong enough. So you continue up the stairs. Again, it takes 10. Well, it takes longer than 10 minutes in total now, but we'll say that was probably about halfway up the stairs. You arrive at the top of the stairs, and in front of you there is an extremely large wooden door that covers the entire space, and there is no door handle, but there is a small circular, like, there's just a circular imprint on the door that looks about the same size as the seal that is on your letter.
Knock, knock, knock.
I figured that was coming. I'm on someone's back. It's harder for me to do something right now.
The door responds woodenly to the knock, knock, knock.
Oh, no.
I'm gonna like
What
point
does
out
that
to that
mean?
little seal thing and like, anyone want to put their letter, like the letter seal there?
I'll do it. It's like, ugh, just do it. I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting
It's-
too warm.
Something to distract you from the lack of snow.
Done.
Yeah, I'm. It's too warm. I'm just annoyed having to walk up all the steps, just grabbing the letter and just sticking it up against the door.
Hey, Gwen is just literally playing herself because she hates the warm. She loves it being cold.
Great. I love it. So you press the seal into the door, and
I knock
you
again as this happens.
Okay, that's actually interesting. So as you knock on the door at the same time, and the door kind of like under the touch of your knock, you feel this. The door quivers, and then you can all see in front of you the wood kind of like wiggles, and then you see that it transforms into this enormous oaken face with like eyes and a nose and a big mouth.
I
Sense a riddle coming.
I just look at you. Oh.
pause mid knock to caress its face.
I
He
have
goes,
not seen
"Ooh,
something like this
That's
before."
never happened before.
Oh no!
Hello.
Hello.
Like, can you get me out on my chin? I've got a bitch of an itch right
Aren't
there.
you a fine looking thing?
Nice
Oh,
Oh
suit.
my god.
You come here
I
often.
romance the door.
I interrupt and just go.
Romance
Yeah.
the door.
Get out of the way. I want to go in.
Excuse me, that's what I'm trying to do.
Yeah. It's taking too long. Just move, please. We're in a hurry. I'm in a hurry. Don't
The-
care about them. I'm in
the
a
eyes-
hurry. Can you move?
The eyes turn to you. You come to speak to the great Arcanist Kylamnog. Do you
Yeah, Callum.
bear
Yeah.
any hostile intent?
Not yet.
Not unless you don't hurry up.
No,
You
that's
see
a good way
the
to put
door
it.
furrow its brow.
Not yet.
Yet?
Depends what happens.
I promise we're on our best behavior.
I
They
don't know if we
promise.
should
Is
upset
that good
the
enough?
magical door.
I move to tickling the door's chin.
The door,
Boom.
ooh.
I
You-
only have the noblest of intentions.
Oh yes, I'm sure.
Tickle, tickle.
The door winks at life.
Oh my god.
I
Perhaps
roll
we
my
should
eyes
send
and
this
just go
lot
lean
in
against the door,
without
against
us.
the wall, like.
I can't believe we're flirting with a door.
I mean, I didn't see it coming, but here we are.
I'm just gonna like make a little whisper to Roz, 'cause I'm on their shoulders still, and I'm like, well, that's adorable.
Adorable.
Perhaps you should
Roz face palms.
open up and let my colleagues through, and we can have some time alone. Tickle,
And
tickle.
says, I'm just mad I didn't think of that first.
The door. I would like, you know what? Honestly, just straight up live roll a roll persuasion with advantage. I did not. I will be very
Door's
honest.
never been treated this well before.
Yeah,
No one
nobody
expects
has
we're
ever.
maxing the door.
Is that with advantage?
Yeah.
Yep, that's 12.
With a 12,
That's
the door
disappointing.
is kind of like it sort of pauses. You may enter, but you must all leave your weapons before entering the ermine turret. And then it kind of creaks, and then the where the mouth is. So you know how like in sci-fi, you know like the circular doors that do like the swishy that open like in a like they open outwards like
Spiral.
from all points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The door opens that way from the mouth.
Ah.
Mm.
There you go.
Gross.
How are we
Gross.
supposed to leave our weapons?
Okay, so on the
Hot.
other side of the door, you see that there
Hmm.
is, after a small chamber, there is another door that doesn't have a face on it. But you can see that there are chests and racks, etc., and tables for leaving any weapons in a safe place.
Okay.
Yeah,
I don't leave my weapon there because I don't have a weapon.
I mean, I'll put my. I'm pretty sure I've got a dagger on me, so I put that there. Oh, and my strange, my strange circular wooden weapon, known to those in my town as a boomerang.
I put a rapier, 2 javelins, and a shield on the table.
Like I've got a stick and a kitchen knife. I'm like, these aren't weapons, so I just don't bother.
A collection of darts and a walking stick.
And we cut off your hands because those are weapons.
I was gonna say,
Oh,
I've got
no.
claws. I have my own weapons.
I'm a wrestler now, anyway. So
I mean, ooh yeah.
Oh my.
Guess
So,
I have to leave. I guess we'll pull out the couple daggers and put the gun in one of the chests.
also, I've just realized this. What are you doing about taking your banner inside buildings?
Oh, I want to
Just-
take it in. Yeah, just bring it in.
Okay, so
Take it
how
up
are
the
you
stairs.
holding it? Because the roof is like 8 foot high.
I don't think it's that tall.
like a spear.
Sideways. Very
Like-
carefully.
Yeah, you hold it like an angle, you know.
Okay.
Emma's been walking in this building sideways the entire time.
Sideways.
Sideways
Nothing.
up that many stairs. Oh god.
Knocking
It was
things
very
over.
difficult in a spiral staircase.
No, with like if the roof's like 8 foot tall, you could probably hold it vertically. I don't think it's that long of a stick.
And the stick isn't.
Yeah, it's
that
probably
long.
broken, you know, with
Yeah,
the
it's
fact
all
that
it's all garbaged and broken. Yeah, okay. I mean that's fine. Do you leave El banner?
Oh. I do like to carry the banner.
Does it constitute a weapon?
Well,
That is a
anything.
question. I don't know.
More importantly, do you consider it a weapon?
No, I consider it a symbol.
Hmm. I'm not. I'm
So-
taking my knife and my stick in because they're not weapons.
Yeah, I guess I'll just carry it in. Yeah, I'll leave the daggers and the gun.
So you all deposit the various things you've identified as weapons, and then you proceed towards the door, which is a normal door-sized door. So it's not a big door like the library entrance and the big oak guard door, which presumably is like now closed and is now looking and winking at life again.
I tip my head.
It blows you a kiss. Can a door do that? Yeah, sure.
Got a face
Presumably,
can.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll leave that one all to your imaginations of how
it
the
looks
door
more
blows
like
a
it's
kiss.
pogging though because it doesn't have a hand to put in front of it.
The door pogs at life. Is that?
The door pogs at you.
Okay. So you proceed through the smaller door, and there is a little corridor, and then you can see there is this large vaulted chamber at the end of the corridor. At the far end of it, you can see that the window kind of curves with the curve of the wall of the tower, and you can see that there is 4 doors either side. In this large chamber, you can see that there is stacks of bookshelves on the side. There is various chairs around, and at one end, you can see that there is a bunch of tables, and there is facing the window somebody sitting at a very ornate chair, but you can't see
I
much.
tickle their chin.
Oh, no.
Did you say they were sitting at the window, like near the window?
They're sitting out the window. They're looking at the window. From behind, you can see that the chair is very, very ornate because it's like behind a table, so you can half see. And you can see that they have very, very, very long, shock white hair.
And are they right up against the window?
I mean, they're not like jammed against it,
Pressed
but they're
against
close
it.
to it. Yeah, like they're not squashed up against the window. They're just there.
Is there space for me to be between them and the window?
It would be. There wouldn't be much room. You would basically be on their lap.
Is there another window in the room?
No, not in this room. There's just one.
Okay, yeah, okay, I don't care. I'm gonna walk straight up to the window and just go sup, and just go. Oh thank God!
Don't you still have your knife on you?
Yeah, I just sort of like lean out the window a bit, like.
They see your knife and blast you out the window.
Oh no, my knife is hidden. Like, why would they see my knife? That's like.
Well, the window is just a piece of glass. It's not open
Oh, it's not open. Oh, never mind.
because it's
Alright,
winter.
Can I go and open the window?
I'm gonna do something to help
I'm gonna-
Avery out.
I'm gonna go over there and just open the window. It's like that's better.
Okay, before you do that, what is it you're doing, Jade?
I was gonna like. This is gonna seem a bit rude. I'm gonna splash them a bit with water. And then
Me.
I'm gonna use shape water to freeze it while it's on them.
On me.
Yeah.
That was nice. I'm still opening the window.
Water unfreezes in 1 hour.
That's
Okay,
fine.
so you have splashed them, but to clarify the window situation, the window don't open. It's just a
point
piece
of a
of glass.
window.
To let light.
Natural light.
Well,
Natural light.
you can
I-
always open a window.
Okay, you
Yeah,
can go up and
break-
break the
Closing it
window if you
afterwards,
want.
that's always the thing.
Fine, I won't bother with the window. I'll just sit like sulking in my ice.
Sorry, in my eyes. Okay.
So yeah, yeah, splash. I cast shape water to freeze it on them, and it's like, I hope that helps.
Yeah.
So
just sulking in the corner, just listening.
So, upon your arrival and then casting a spell and splashing water, the figure in the chair comes around the other side of the desk, you can see that she's sitting in this chair, and the chair is extremely ornate, and you can see that the four legs, they go down into four perfectly like carved hands, and she's got a walking chair basically that she is
Oh.
approaching you on. You can see that her hair goes all the way down like past her knees. She looks like she's quite old, and is wearing elaborate light blue robes.
You must
Huh.
be Carl Eggnog.
I'm sorry, no. I'm Kyle Umnog. I'm not sure if I've ever heard of a Carl Eggnog. I assume
What about
that
Kylie Minogue?
Oh no, I love her music.
Ah, she gets out here, does she?
Ah,
Yes.
When
Kylie
did she last
Minogue.
visit?
Oh, it was some decades ago now.
Oh.
Hmm.
Do I know any music from Kylie Minogue?
Make a history check. Oh, and to clarify, this is who this musician is.
Ah.
Kyle E.
I'll
Minogue.
eat Minogue.
Totally different person. Copyright free.
I see.
With a 16, no, I'm
Kyle-
afraid that their musical
Oh.
talents did not make it so far into the future. Apparently, they made it into the past though. So
That's why I know about it.
yeah.
Yeah. they're so good. Their music went transcended back in time, but not forwards.
Yeah.
That's how the apocalypse begun. He sent
Kylie
back
Minogue.
Kylie Minogue's music, and hang on, if only I knew any of her songs off the top of my head, I could make a joke here. But unfortunately, I don't. Give me like 5 minutes to Google some music, and I'll come back to you with a
You
bang.
just see life, eyes closed, as the googling occurs.
You hear like that
Dial-up.
old computer noise? Yeah, that dial-up noise.
Oh no! And then there's a fax machine noise.
No,
But,
that's the noise when life's printing something out.
Well, I'll start talking. Hey there. We got this letter from you.
Ah, yes. Well, I suppose you'd better sit down and we can discuss what the letter details. Would anyone like tea? Looking to you all.
Oh yes, that'd be lovely.
Yes, please.
Iced, please.
Yeah.
Iced. She like looks over her shoulder at the snow falling from the sky outside. Well, I'm sure we can arrange iced. You see that she
tea, and then I can't shape water to freeze it.
she
Freeze the tea.
waves her hand to like a tea set that's on the side, and you can see that the kettle. Oh yeah, you can see that the pot begins to steam, kind of thing, and the mugs are kind of putting themselves on the table. Very like magical, making a
Beauty
cup
and
of
the
tea. And as also that's happening, chairs that are like lined up along the walls, 6 of them, they sort of scoot along the floor. They don't walk in the same way that her chair does. Her chair is literally like arms moving, not slappy hands because it's wood, but
Funky
slappy hands, but if it was wood. Yeah. So the chairs kind of come up,
Right.
and then she
Oh.
sort of sits in front of you.
Thank you, madame. This is very nice.
Your accent. Very interesting. I can tell that you're all from further afield than this a great city. Where exactly do you all come from? I didn't think my letters would have got that far. Marlienne, is it not?
I gotta look at the maps again.
I knew it.
You're not from Malian, don't worry.
I know I'm not, but I don't remember what
it's
mine
called.
was called.
So I'm just gonna say, well, I'm from Haliashnar.
What was mine one called?
Ah, the
Marseille,
Greats.
that's what it was, right?
Hmm?
I'm
The-
just getting my information through. It's coming through right now.
Oh,
It's
I'm
the interference from
detecting.
the. It's the interference from the magic.
Oh wait, I genuinely, when you did that sound, I was like, what the heck error has occurred on my stream setup? I was trying to find it and then I realized what was going on. You
Like,
got
my
me for a
phone's
second.
not near any
why-
speakers.
Mullane is where you're from.
Mullane. Okay.
Mullane.
Milady.
Mullane.
Yes,
I am
Haliashnar.
from.
I've been there several times.
I'm from Mullane, not Marlene.
You can see that she's very confused. Mullane. I'm not.
I have seen a map. One of the people here showed me though, and they seem to confuse the two for some reason.
Interesting. Very curious. So you're all from this Mullane or Haliashnar? Looking to the people who
Oh.
haven't spoken up yet.
I'm just gonna wait. Just
No.
not really paying attention.
I come from Haliashnar. We received the letters just on our way on the from the Webwood.
So you retrieve the letter on your journey. This makes much more sense. Then perhaps Mullane is much further afield than perhaps I thought. Curious that the accent would be so similar to Malian. But you, and then looks over to Life, you, I think, are from much further afield.
Yes.
We found him in a
would
river.
be accurate. Yes, everyone seems to find me when I'm below them. Your
literally just
bird
washed
found me
up.
while I was in a hole.
Perhaps some sort of fortuitous event. Perhaps there will be some significance to your depth at some point in your life.
Well, if I have my way with that door, we'll find out.
I beg your pardon?
Nothing.
Yeah,
She
just
was
ignore him.
she was stirring the tea. The spoon just hits the saucer. I beg your pardon.
I just cut in and go, yeah, ignore him. I'm from Sefin.
Oh, would that be that would be in the Cantrevi, right?
Yeah.
A smaller
far from here.
settlement. Yes. Well,
Not
that's
far.
very fascinating. You're from all over.
So I have no concept of how far I've actually travelled.
Oh yeah, no. It's
So I'm
effing
like,
far.
that's just around the corner, really. It's like,
So the tea kind of comes over, and everyone gets their various beverages. There's biscuits as well, and a little trolley with little cakes, probably.
Is it a walking trolley?
The trolley would be on
I
wheels.
iced Iris tea for her.
Oh, you ice the tea? Okay, yeah. Well, so you saw as well that when Aris tea was brought over, the whatever this magical invisible spirit that's doing this dropped ice cubes in the tea.
Okay.
Just freeze it solid.
It's just
holding it,
ice,
like-
and then Aira just
I
like
would probably
tea
like that. Would just
popsicle.
eat it, like crunch it, you know.
crunch through the ice.
Crunchy tea.
and just taking trying to sort of just sipping whatever is melting at the so
Oh.
going, and then just filling my face with all the biscuits and stuff.
You could be the cat meme, like the crunch cat.
Or you could be the
With
M
frozen
meme
tea.
and drink the crunchy American tea.
Oh no!
Truly
Gotta.
terrifying.
Gotta. Okay. So she, after sort of like doing this, being very interested in you, um, she sort of leans in more seriously. So on the matter of the letter, I assume you've all had a chance to read.
Yep.
Indeed.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally not rereading at this moment.
Well, the
I go,
matter
yeah.
is
I haven't read it. like the character hasn't. I'm just like, yeah.
the matter is somewhat sensitive. One of the guild masters has disappeared. They disappeared some. They disappeared some days ago. The day of the Harian New Year, which, for context, is about a little over a week ago. For clarity for everybody as well, at this point, I know that everyone here has had the calendar, but the weeks in Kithmaris are 12 days, not 7. So it's considerably longer, and there's only 3 weeks in a month. Which still makes it more days, actually, now that I think about it, than a normal month.
Mhm.
But anyway, that's besides the point. A week ago
What?
is 12 days ago.
Oh yeah, you're right.
What? Did I do
Go
math
continue.
wrong? Oh, okay.
No. I did maths wrong. For
I
a
did
second.
math wrong for a second.
Oh, okay. Master Findegar, the master of the Guild of Grains, disappeared at night from his home in the north of the city, and it would seem that there was no witnesses present when his disappearance was reported by his servants the following day. The yeoman did a brief investigation, but they did not have the resources to allocate to a full search. It's possible that he has simply just disappeared in terms of committed some crime and left the city, or he perhaps had to travel and did not inform anybody. We do not truly know, but as it has now been 17 days since his disappearance, it would seem prudent that this matter is looked into further.
Oh, that sounds pretty sensible.
Do you have
Yes.
any?
No. I say with a mouthful.
Have you any inkling as to where one should start?
I would, if I were to recommend anything, I would suggest going to his house, the House of Grains, which is by the great granary to the north of the city. And for listeners at home, I'm going to point to the Guild of Grains at the top of the city. There you go. So his house, the House of Grains, is this large building to the side, and this large, enormous building here, this is the Great Granary. This is where the entire city's food supplies are kept. A pretty important
Dang,
building.
No
Mm.
fireballs over there.
Win, take note.
I don't have fireballs.
I'm not talking about
Well, you don't need fireballs.
Let's-
Oh,
know,
if
and
you
I know
want to
yeah.
make notes, by the way, if you go to the bottom, you can see journal notes. You can click create map note. You should all be able to do it. You can change the symbol and stuff like that if you want to.
Change the symbol? I don't even see symbols.
Oh, so if you click on the create map note, so if I do this, House of Grains, here you go, chat. You can all enjoy us learning about this, and then a little note pops up, and you can click like village, and then
Oh, there they are.
yeah. if you want to.
Interesting.
So you can make extra notes if you want. I just put the main building things. So you should be able to check all of these. And I have it displayed that they're supposed to always pop up, so you can just you should just be able to check them, but sometimes I'll have to refresh it because for some reason it was switched off today and I thought I had it enabled, so I don't know. It's fine. They're all there though. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So that's she will recommend you go over there.
Yeah, it seems like as good a place to start as any.
Yes. What
Yeah,
can you tell us about the dude?
Thindagar? Well, they were well, I suppose we shouldn't assume anything. They are a quite diligent member of the Star Council and the Guild Council. They are obviously they control the Guild of Grains, and so they're responsible for the entire city's food supply as well as the revenues necessary if a famine were to occur to purchase grain from elsewhere. To clarify, the city is not concerned with regards to grain. In spite of the harsh winters, we have more than an ample supply for the next few winters. However, their disappearance is, of course, troubling in regards of all of the members of the guild council. Perhaps the most sensitive to the city is the person responsible for its food supply. And we do not know of any particular grievances anyone would have with them. There has not been any food shortages that somebody might perhaps be angry at them for, and there has been no evidence that we have found of any illegal activities that they have done. But they lived alone, save for their servants. They seemingly have never had any formal relationships that we know of that would lead them into possible conflicts. They have diligently worked their 50 years towards becoming the master of the guild and maintaining the city's food supply.
Interesting. Any form of social life at all for this dude?
Uh.
Did he frequent any bars?
Social life, not that is any of the records that we have. If they did, perhaps their servants would know. They attended every meeting. They never failed to attend any summons. There's never been a problem with shortages of grain. Whenever there is, whenever the oh my god, I can't remember. Whenever the Master of Mint or the Exchequer checks the supplies
Master of Mint, you say?
Yes, the Master of the Mint.
Pepper or spear?
That's what I was thinking.
Revenues are verified and they are secure. They have not absconded with the money, if that is the better way of putting it. It has been checked formally.
I see.
There does not appear to be
Pepper,
any
then.
crime that they have committed.
So, a very, it would appear, upstanding, hard-working gentleman has disappeared, with seemingly no sign as to anything that would have caused it.
Not from the information that we have been able to test. The only thing that is perhaps a little unusual, and the reason why the city does not have the resources in the first place to investigate this more thoroughly, is this occurred the day after the bishop's vault was robbed. Now, we have not found anything to connect the two, however, their proximity in time is perhaps concerning.
And the bishop's vault. What was taken from it?
The crown
where is
jewels of Odrisia, as well as some very important statues.
The statues of
The statues of the 9 servants of the gods. This is perhaps going to be a little embarrassing. We have not revealed this to the public, but Adeste's day is coming up, and of course we will no longer have her statue for the ceremony, which currently is trying to be resolved, but these things take time, and the day fast approaches, so it seems as though we will not be able to avoid informing the public of this theft.
How big were these statues?
They were approximately 3 to 4 feet. They varied.
I see. It's quite the elaborate heist which has taken place then.
Oh, yes. Nobody has an answer as to how they were able to do it. The bishop's vault is, of course, magically warded. It is well guarded at all times. And yet, somehow, somebody was able to enter and abscond. Well, somebody or some people were able to enter and abscond with the mitre, the scepter, and the catechus. Sorry, the catecheus of the bishop, as well as these statues. Which, considering they're not all kept in the same chamber in the vault either, and nothing else was taken, it seems very specific.
I see. And the missing fellow, Villebrand, or whatever his name was.
Yeah.
Is it Vidigar? Yes. Was he religious?
Oh, yes.
As in,
he
especially pietous?
Oh, he attended every one of the saints' days. He attended the temple every ceremony. They don't have like Sunday services in this religion. So I'm like, yes, he was at all the things he was supposed to be at being a pious person, without being like, yeah, he went to church every Sunday. But the equivalent of he went to church every Sunday.
I see.
Yes, he was a good boy.
He was good boy. And obviously, all of the guilds have prominent positions in the processions around the city on the days of the gods as well. And the Guild of Grains was amply represented by him. And of course, he has frequently donated to the temple, as well as the Temple of the Moon as well. All in terms of piety, most certainly, Thindagar was a pious person. Roll for piety. Oh, wow. Life's pious. Who knew?
Apparently I am.
Wow.
Just
Wow.
not the gods that these people know.
No. You worship different gods, yes.
Yes,
Yeah,
one's
do
got
I know all
provable
these gods?
existence.
They haven't actually talked about these gods, but you are
I
welcome
just
to
need to be
ask.
right back real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Yubby.
Oh, I thought, didn't they give like a couple
No.
names?
No.
Gods?
So she said Adeste, and that was the servants of the gods. So the statues in question
Right,
weren't
okay.
the statues of the gods themselves, they were statues of their messengers. But if you wish to ask about religion, you can do so. Wow. Roz is
just-
not
I
religious,
remember.
neither is Winnie.
Mine almost
Oh.
landed on a 1, and I was gonna laugh, and then it fell on 9. It fell on 17.
Well, you're religious, just
I'm the
with a
least
different...
religious. I'm the least
didn't
religious person, and I'm a priest.
I didn't really learn much religion where I was.
Wow, Ira's very religious. What's this?
Yeah. I mean, my religion is covering
Maybe-
myself in snow.
Maybe you're religious in the sense of knowing the names of the lane gods, you know? It's
The
like
not
knowledge
cool
of who's
gods.
boring and not cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that. Do you want to ask
The
about the
only one,
gods
the
then?
only one.
Yeah, I guess I asked about that.
Sorry,
And
sorry, go on.
I was gonna say the only thing I care about is the guy who's currently giving me powers.
That's true. That's true. That is a religion still. You still
Yeah, I
can
know.
worship him
That's
if you
true.
want.
Mm,
Okay. M?
And what gods were these people the statues were of representing?
Was this now you got me doing the voice now? Well done. The statues. I've suddenly
The
that from
statues.
Malien. I was not from there before, but now I am. Who knew? No.
Oh, I see.
Oh, oui. No.
Oh, yeah.
The statues were the messengers. So the most famous, of course, being Erenthor's messenger Adeste, but also Gilla's messenger Marius. There are others as well. There's obviously one messenger for each god. They were the ones that were taken, which is strange because they did not attempt to take any of the statues of the gods themselves, merely their messengers.
one thing, Huck. This is like
How very
the.
strange.
I know you said something about the religion with like there's gods and then there's the ancestors of the thingy. Are these
Mhm.
messengers the ancestors?
So, for Adrician religion, which is
Yeah.
very, very similar to Halias religion, which is the religion that is like for Xander and Winnie and Roz.
Mm.
They worship gods and they worship ancestors. The ancestors are basically like people that you would appreciate in the past. Just like, oh yeah, there was this great blacksmith, Steve, and we should all try and be like Steve because he was really good at blacksmithing. Um, yeah.
It's not there.
The messengers are their immortal servants. So the messengers are like, so to put it nice and plainly, Thor's archangel is Adeste. They are
I see.
a literal angel,
Right.
but they call them messengers in this religion. But yes, it's an angel. And then Amarius is an archdevil, but is also just a messenger for the purposes of this religion.
I see.
But yeah, that's what these statues depict.
Okay.
The
So
wings and
angels,
everything.
Okay, cool.
If that helps.
Yeah, no, I was just unsure if it was the thing. Okay.
But you have not heard. I mean, you can do religion if you want, but I will tell you this will be very, very, very hard because the names have again changed since.
So it's okay. So if they are the same gods, they probably have different names.
Yeah, is that religion your religion role for this, or was that a religion role for the how pious are you?
That was the meme religion role everyone did.
Oh, okay. That's a shame. You should do another religion roll to see if you can determine anything from this.
No.
5? No.
I
These
don't
names?
know.
Actually, that's a 1.
That's a one.
Yeah,
No, I
that's
don't
a
know any
one.
of these.
Why do you
Life
have
reboots. Are we doing religion rolls?
M was, because M wants to see if she can work out any of these gods.
I won't know them.
I mean, you can do a religion check because you might be able to work out some of the names.
Sure, that sounds good. But
19.
it seems like I can.
19? Oh boy. Let's see if you can work out one of them. Because their names are quite a bit different from what you are used to. With a 19, no, I don't think you'd be able to work out any of. Actually, the only one that you would be able to, you think that you could figure out, and it's not that you know as it of, you don't think of it as a god. It's kind of like a fairy tale demon to you. Would be Jilla, and it sounds like a fairy tale character, which was Gila. So Gila. That's kind of how it sounds to you from your culture.
Hmm.
Also, I have to BRB uno momento because I have to go quickly feed kitty cat. But if you guys want to continue talking about what you wish to do, or if you have any other questions that you can come up with, and I will just BRB very, very quickly. You guys are in charge. Don't burn down the stream, please.
Burn down the stream. Okay.
Right.
What else did we learn while I was off? Rebooting.
It's just asking about the gods that the messengers are associated with and what their names were.
Okay. Okay.
And I have no idea who they are.
No.
Yeah. You have no clue.
Okay.
I also have no clue.
Wait, you didn't even
No, I
do a
don't.
roll, huh?
No, I know. I just
So what do we know about this guy? We know he's like the ideal citizen for a corporate world. And and apart from that,
he seems too clean.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Well, if
So
they
he's
were,
also a very old man. Could have just fallen in a ditch and died somewhere.
He could have.
if they targeted religious iconography, perhaps there was some connection to him being very pious as well.
Maybe.
Well, again, we don't know there's any connection to
He took
his
them.
disappearance and the
He was
robbery
so
yet
pious.
either.
He took them because he was so pious. He thought he deserved them.
That
Maybe he was in the wrong place at the wrong time.
that sounds a bit more likely to me.
Yeah.
Or maybe
A
because he
heist gone
has.
wrong, perhaps.
I mean, it sounds like he's somewhat. I haven't seen the house, but it sounds like he's got a pretty big one,
I mean,
and he's by himself.
probably should go check it out.
Yes.
You should go.
And
check.
yeah, we can go and Life can do some vibe checks.
If we can tear him away from this door.
Oh yeah! Take the door with us.
Well,
Just take the
it's
door.
not like it's not like the door's going anywhere.
It's
Yeah,
a big
he's-
door. Just to clarify, it's a big
No,
door.
Yes, we understand what a door is. Thank you.
You can't take it with you. Well, I mean, you could if you really wanted to, but someone's gonna have to carry it with strength checks.
We could
I'm
all
sure
carry
Life
it.
can do it.
And people are also.
it's
gonna be
fine.
like,
It
"What
can
the hell
stay.
are you
We're coming
doing
back. We'll have to
taking
come
our
back here anyway.
Go check out the house.
Yeah, let's go check out the house.
Yes, that seems
go
like
to
the.
Let's go see what's in the house. I mean, let's go see if there's any clues in the house.
Yes.
Okay. So you say that that's what you're gonna do.
Yes.
Yeah. So as you prepare to leave, she like thanks
Suppose-
you. Oh, sorry.
I suppose we should ask if there's any sort of identification we'll need, as we assume that I assume that the house is still under protection from guards.
Thank
A
you very
warrant,
much for reminding.
some would call it.
Hmm?
A warrant, it might be called.
Ah, yes, or it might have another name, but yes. She says, "Oh, yes, you are quite correct." And she goes back to one of the desks, You can see it's clearly the one that she works out the most. There's like a book open on it and like 2 books in a stack kind of thing and like quills and stuff. It's clearly where she works. She goes into one of the drawers and retrieves a piece of paper. It's all folded up and it has a seal on the outside of it. And she hands it to you, Roz, as you are the person who reminded. It says, "This is a writ of entry and bears the Chamberlain's seal. So you will have the right to enter and ask questions and search the premises."
Thank you.
Let's go.
Touch that away. This isn't my first rodeo. Whatever that is.
Go back to the cold. Let's go.
How about you lead the way?
Run away.
Someone
Run.
is
Then-
very
hang on.
eager.
Question: the staircase going back down, does it have a rail?
No.
Dang,
I
was gonna
watch
ride
them
the
all go
handrail
and
the way
retrieve my weapons on my own.
You
Yeah,
wait.
I still have mine. I just leg it.
down.
Okay. Everybody has retrieved their equipment and has descended.
No, only I have.
Oh.
Fantastic.
They all
No,
just
I've
left.
got mine.
Yeah,
I got
I'm
mine
way
too.
ahead of everyone.
Yeah. Just Ira leaves very
Yes,
quickly.
yes, recovering our
Rip
things.
the door open and just off I go.
As
Yeah.
you are all leaving, by the way, Kylam Nog comes to the door and calls to, young lady, the banner that you carry, quite an unusual symbol.
Is it for you? It is the symbol of Duknyaran.
I
Ju-
forgot about that.
Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with the name. Would it be possible to keep that symbol so that I can see if I can locate it? I am very curious about this place that you are from.
Keep it.
I mean, she can hold it while we're investigating. We're gonna come back here. Might just be good to not be carrying it the whole time.
Well, I suppose it is quite cumbersome, but
I would
Would
only
you like
want it
to-
long enough that I could copy the heraldry so that I can do a proper search for it. It seems
suppose-
quite badly battered.
that could be helpful. Do you have any means of repairing it?
Without knowing what the entire symbol looks like, I would struggle to repair it.
Oh, I see.
But if I
Well-
can draw at least a partial copy of it, I should be able to find what it is in full.
I could draw you a copy of it. I know what it should look like.
That would let me search, yes. You can tell, by the way, that she's doing a whole big eyeing up on your dress and your voice.
Yeah.
And she knows something's up. She's a smart cookie.
Well, I suppose we can get that sorted. Anything would be helpful for me, really. I think I am very far away from home.
I suspect you may be very far away. And then she kind of goes back to, she actually what's your passive perception?
13.
13? Okay, you see this, because she's not, doing it sneakily. On her way back to her desk, she goes and she specifically goes to the bookcase and pulls another a book off, and you can see that she immediately goes back to her desk, and she doesn't close the book she's currently got open, but she opens this one next to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, do you have anything for writing here? If you would like me to transcribe the symbol,
Oh, you were going to do it? Okay. She
it
brings you
wouldn't
a.
take too long, would it?
I don't know how detailed a picture you're gonna do.
I guess that's a good question.
Yeah, it's gonna be a
Like
quick
a
sketch because
calligraphy check.
life is gonna be out of Adrissia and out of this continent.
Back in the
Right,
sea.
Sean.
I'm halfway to
Mhm.
the house already.
Well,
I mean, I feel like we're still heading down the stairs. This is some big stairs.
Oh
Took us
yeah,
10
no,
minutes to get up them.
Oh yeah, no, okay, I'm outside dancing in the cold.
how about this? If you could give me the things to do it, I could work on doing a good drawing of it from my memory and bring it back to you later to reference.
Yes, she gives you a piece of paper and a pen, not a biro, a quill.
That's a ballpoint pen.
Fantasy ballpoint pen.
Ooh,
Minute,
great.
minute.
Not one of the clicky ones.
No, no, no. It's a clicky quill though.
Okay.
I will get this sorted out when I have time.
Very well. I hope that your investigations are forthcoming. And then she kind of goes back to reading whatever this book that she got was.
Thank you for the information and the tea, madam. Yeah,
She nods.
head out.
I'm just that we're just going down the stairs. I'm still on yeah, I'm still on words.
I'd have let you down when we got up there.
Yeah, but I got back on.
Oh,
Yeah, I guess.
you
Would
don't
that
need
whole
it for
combo
down.
have been in private, like when everyone else have already left,
Well, as in
and I
she
was like
waited
about to
until
leave,
you were the last person.
and then like,
before she
wait a
did.
minute, yeah, okay.
It was the Columbo. Just one more thing.
One more thing, real quick. Yeah.
But she didn't do the Columbo voice. Okay, so you all make it down the stairs. You all find Era just building
can
snowmen
smell
out
it.
of the cracks of the snow in the cobbles. A very small snowman.
Just like humming away while I'm doing it.
The world's smallest snowman.
Great.
And you are now all in the courtyard of the bishop's palace. What would you like to do?
Go north.
Yes, let's get a
You
move
did
on.
get me thinking about hauling this banner is going to be quite cumbersome.
You do make us look like quite the royal operation, though. It lends us a
Oh,
certain
dear.
authority we might not have otherwise.
I suppose that is true.
I can't believe we skipped over Like's reunion with the door as well, but never mind.
You could do the door reunion if you want. I
Yeah,
assumed it
we'll
was.
come back to that.
I assumed it was going to be
We'll
too
let that
hot for
happen
Twitch.
off screen. Yes. We'll
Life
let
of the
that be
door
an
fade to
off-screen.
black.
That could be something for the fan art.
Yeah.
Yes, for the fan art.
And if you must know, there's saxophone music.
Da, 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 da. That
Sounds
one
like
was
bell
sick.
music.
Which saxophone music was that?
Yeah, no, it's the sax solo, the thingamy. Oh, that one. Okay, no, I was going from a different sax solo.
Yeah.
See, that is what I was thinking
It
of
would
as
be
well.
good to be more mobile than having to drag this around all the time, I suppose. As much as I would like to. So, kind of contemplating about it. I think I would try and take the banner off
I
the
just go,
the pole
where is the cape?
and like roll it up to like
No, keep
store,
it.
you know?
Keep it.
Gollum?
Cape
Cape.
it.
Make it a cape.
Cape it. Oh, I see.
Cape
Cape it.
Cape it.
Oh, that is quite the idea. But yeah,
Apes
so I
are
think
cool.
I'll take it off the stick, and at least for now, put it in like the backpack or whatever we have.
Backpack.
Okay. Wait, you're gonna put the flag in the backpack.
Yeah.
Fold it up.
So
gonna
what are you
fold it up
doing
and
with
roll
the
it up.
pole?
Just leave it out the
I'm
front
willing
door.
to leave the pole. Yeah, I'm gonna.
It's become a tripping
I don't need the
hazard.
pole anymore. It is too cumbersome to carry on all the time. I've come to
I have the
realize
pole?
that. But why do you want the pole?
Arms.
What?
Arms.
Arms? What do you mean?
I'm a snowman.
Okay. Hang on. No.
I
This is a
see.
matter of scale now. Okay, so the flagpole, it is a flagpole, so
Yeah,
it's going to be
yeah.
at least 10 feet. Your snowman, if
Yeah.
you're lucky, is 4 inches tall.
Yeah.
4 inches.
Oh, it's gonna be the pole on the floor. I'm gonna cover it in snow and just put a smiley face on it. That's it. That's my snowman.
Okay, I mean,
I'm not
that's
doing
what you
this.
want
Like,
to?
And here I thought it would be like this pole would just somehow be makeshift into like a new like pole arm for Roz. That got some extra warmth.
That could be done. I
And
don't
just
think that is a good use for the pole.
like you see monks whacking people with like long pole sticks like of made of wood. But imagine if it was a big flagpole of made of metal. Dong.
Behind a 10-foot poles in D&D.
Well, to be fair, the pole would have metal at the top of it. And
Yeah,
actually, it
that's
would
true.
probably have metal at the bottom as well, because it would have it so you could have a hook, so you could hook it to your horse as you were going along. So you didn't have to hold it the entire way.
Well, we don't have a horse.
No, you don't. You just got a
What am I
metal
gonna
pole.
hook it to?
You just got a big wooden pole with 2 metal
You just
bits.
hooked it onto life.
Oh, that is true. I could hook it to the back of life.
No.
You want
So
to
you
turn
might struggle to get through doors if we do that.
you want to turn life into like the samurai banners?
Yes. I
No.
love it.
No. Just no.
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 Okay, so what do you want to do with your 10-foot pole? Come on.
I'm not gonna give it to Ira to use for snowman arm.
Well, I'm not touching it with a 10-foot pole.
I go. If you are you giving it to me?
No.
Ah,
That's such a dumb use.
I know it is. This was the best idea.
I like the idea of turning it into a pole arm.
You want to give the 10-foot pole to Roz? Does Roz even want the 10-foot pole?
Would you like it, Roz?
Like, imagine we
No,
it
thank
and
you.
Make it smaller.
Yeah, we could cut it down.
Just break
Would
it
you
over
like
the
to
wall.
go and find a carpenter?
Why would we need to find a carpenter?
I need a
got
carpenter.
I've
life.
already got a shorter stick.
We've got life. Life can soar through things.
Ross is happy.
Oh
with the size
yeah,
of that
wait,
stick. It's
wait. This is your
okay.
chance, Live. This is your chance to bring back
Not in
the
a
sound.
useful way, only in a cartoon way.
I also like the idea that life is going to become your problem solver and your like pathfinder, and then you can
Yeah.
all just keep saying the catchphrase "Life finds a way."
Yes.
Life finds a way.
This is the moment. We can have chat. Here's the thing.
So you're going to ask life to cut the pole into something.
Yes, let me use my rapier to cut the pole.
I mean, you cut
Oh
through
right,
the
I
ice.
forgot that's what you used.
Yeah,
Is that what you
I've
used?
actually had a
I'm a-
saw before.
You may find this hard to believe, but I'm actually a Dex character. Yeah.
Right. Okay. Maybe that won't work then.
I'd also just like to clarify for everybody trying to imagine the situation. This conversation is currently happening in the middle of like the central government plaza of this entire
Yes.
place. There's
What?
like,
I would not be standing around for this.
oh okay, life has
I have-
sensibly
We can
left.
walk and talk.
We can
I
walk
guess I've
and talk,
fallen in
yeah.
another hole halfway
Yeah,
there.
we can just walk on and yeah.
Life just walks into a snowbank and stays there.
We'll pull you out of there once we figure out what to do with the pole.
Yeah, there's just like
Snowbank?
one snowbank just for life.
I jump in the snowbank on top of life, like wee!
Poor life. Poor life. Life's just like, I found one quiet place and then just cannonball!
Well, if we don't have any better ideas, perhaps we'll just try and find someone to sell it to.
The pole. The
Yeah,
10-foot
yeah.
wooden stick.
it's got
With a metal tip.
some metal on it.
With
Nice
some
metal
metal.
tips.
Okay, yeah. Well, I'll for the metal bits, people will give you two pennies for it.
Ooh,
Wow.
That's
Only
a
2
lot.
pennies.
That's great because I don't have any money from this time. So
Now you have
Wait,
2
2
copper
pennies?
pieces.
2 pennies. There we go.
2 pennies.
Tuppenny.
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 well,
Tuppence.
it solves our pole problem.
You've disposed of the pole. You just have the banner in your bag now.
Yes, I just wanted to keep the banner.
Okay. Wow.
Snowman.
I like how you say it's our pole problem. We literally could have just left it in the street and it would
We
have been
could have.
fine.
Yes.
I mean, but that's the best thing about D&D is that you spend 15 minutes trying to work out what to do with a 10-foot wooden pole.
These are the best kind of parties. Let's be real.
Yeah.
But snowman.
It's fine.
I feel like somebody
And
like
as soon as I sell the pole, Ira goes up to them and is like, "I'll buy the pole for my snowman."
yeah, but they'll upsell it, so they'll charge. They'll charge
3
like
pennies.
4. No, it'll be like 4 pennies for it. They'll double. They'll
Ooh.
double their money.
That's
I mean, she can upsell it.
not worth it. I'm not gonna do that. I can find other
Okie dokie.
poles.
The pole is disposed of. Finally, what would the
Finally.
and life has gone just anywhere that's not with you people probably. But what? How are you going to make your way north? Like, are you just gonna walk and hope you find it, or ask somebody, or?
I mean,
Find a major
Well,
intersection and ask for
Look to see if we
directions.
find it. If we don't find it, then we ask for directions.
So heading northwards from where you were in the Palace Square. So you're down here for everyone who's unaware. Wait, where's my ping button? Is this my ping button?
Don't you just hold down? Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's the ping button. That's where they are. They are gonna head north. You walk through this other gate here. Again, there's still guards around. Past the Great Guild Hall. The Great Guild Hall is absolutely beautiful as a building. You can see these enormous stained glass windows. Each of the stained glass windows has a figure of various saints associated with the different guilds, all doing their respective crafts. and the main entrance, you can see all these coats of arms in like a semicircle for each of the heraldries of the different guilds. It's very, very cool. And you can see the Guild of Grains is up there. It's like 2 shafts of wheat and then like a sickle or something. It's very cool. You continue northwards. Do you want to go up the stairs, or would you like to go towards the central marketplace?
Marketplace.
Marketplace.
Yeah.
Okay. You proceed along the road into the central marketplace. This is the biggest square. I mean, it's not a square, but square in the sense of an open space in the city. And you can see that it is a almost perfect semicircle with a river kind of cutting through it, and there's bridges over it. You can see there's loads of people here. There's little stalls set up by the shops. You can see that the actual circular part of the semicircle is divided into 5 buildings, and you can see that there's these large entrances, and clearly each of these buildings in the interior is filled with shops. It's not like each of these is its own shop. It's that this is what I was describing this
Arcade.
to. It's 5 mini arcades basically.
Arcade.
So you have like 4 or 6 shops off a central entranceway inside this building. And then there's little stores outside to tell you what everything that's going on there. The 5 main shops I put there is the shops that you're probably going to want to go to, but there's other things as well that are in there. That's on the semicircle. On the flat, the bottom, where it's like close towards the Bishop's Palace down here, you can see that there's a couple like big buildings. One of them at the far end away from you, you can see that it matches one of the heraldries on the guild thing, and that's the Guild of Mercers building. Mercers being the people responsible for organizing all these traders. Sorry. It's the difference between Mercers and Grocers. Anyway.
Why do you have all these icons?
So if you go to the bottom, you click Journal Notes.
Journal notes? Where is that?
So
It's
you
the-
see
Yeah, on the
token
far left,
controls.
where
W.
those icons.
W with a
Big
purple
W
bit.
underneath the notes.
Yeah. On the left of the screen.
On the left of the screen, the W that's underneath the musical note.
And then if you
Okay.
go down, there's 4 options in there. Don't click Clear Notes. Click Toggle Notes Display, and it will display them over all the layers if you click the toggle notes.
I can see the things now.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, so the Guild of
Frills,
Mercers is...
Swills, and Pantaloons.
Yeah, that's a clothes shop.
Ooh.
You can see the Guild of Mercers, and then the other one that you can see is this building down here, which is the closest... No, actually, yeah, sorry. This one is with the tower. You can see that it's a very strange shop. It's got like bundles of herbs tied outside, and crystals. It looks like one of those shops that sells like all the oddities, and it's called Sigillus. It's potentially a magical shop for your benefit. And then what you're standing next to right now is a very, very plain fronted, but it's got a massive sign over the front of it which says Bank of Haliashnar. And you can see that there is a
I
sort
know
of a
that
nice.
one.
Yeah, you know that. Everybody
I
here,
actually know that.
everybody here knows of the Bank of Haliashnar, with the exception of Life.
Life.
Oh no.
Shit.
And
Life's
that's what you
too
can see in the
old.
marketplace. If there's anything you wish to do in the marketplace.
What is Treks and Trails all about?
Trucks and trailers, that's like supplies like tents, food, like climbing gear,
Okay.
that sort of stuff. All your adventurer's essentials.
I assume Keen Edge is weapons. Frill Swirls Pantaloons is clothing.
Yep.
Gardener's Patch?
That's for your potions and your potions and tinctures.
And Wafty Bellows is what?
The wefty did I spell it wrong? Seriously.
Wafty bellows.
Oh, the
Wafty.
wafty bellows. That's armor.
And sigillus.
Sigillus is magical things. Things of a magical nature. To clarify, the alchemist shop, like all the plants things, so healing potions in Kithmeros are not specifically magical. There are magical ones, but they are not specifically magical. So you can get a healing potion that's just, yeah, it's just a healing potion. It's just a normal, we know how to herb good, here's some extra health for it.
Oh.
Yeah, I think that's all of them. Trucks, Trails, Sigillus, Frill Swills, Pantaloons, Gardener's Patch, Keen Edge, Wafty Bells. There are other shops, there's like bakeries as well. There's probably a candy shop. But like I will name all of these extra shops if you want them, but 5 shops for all of these things is already enough. But if you want extra like foodie places, there's foodie places here too.
Life stops for nothing.
Okay. Life continues on north. Anyone else?
I just follow life.
I'm gonna be like, we can come back here. I don't want to lose sight of him.
Yeah, that's exactly.
Yeah.
If life disappears, life is gone.
Also, this is like the other little detail as well for your benefit, M. The branding on the Bank of Haliashnar, so the logo is still the same as it is in your time.
Oh.
They've not rebranded. It's the same logo.
They've not done a Microsoft
Yeah.
and changed the logo often.
Yeah,
It's a
this is.
classic.
It looks like
What can you
Windows
say?
95.
Oof.
Oh no.
Oof. Oof.
But it's a stained glass window.
Yeah,
Ow.
yeah. It's a stained glass window. That'd be amazing. Actually, I do know that isn't actually what that logo is, but I like the idea of it now, so maybe I'll change it. But anyway,
No.
so you go to the north side of the marketplace. Do you want to go up by the river, or do you want to go up the street before if you're going northwards?
No.
Well, we don't actually know where exactly it is, so I suppose we would just go north again.
Well, I mean, those are both north, right? That's why I was like, which north you want?
Try and keep away from the river, just in case life ends up back in it.
Just ends up trudging through it.
That life is drawn to bodies and water and falls in them at any opportunity.
Well,
Oh,
that's
That's
how
how I
found it.
choose to
in-
travel.
Yeah.
Okay. So you go up the road that goes along these 2 buildings. So here to highlight, the all of these ones that have the stairs on them. Basically, there is a smooth path that's like flat, and then there is also stairs. You can see that carts obviously go up and down the smooth part, and then pedestrians go up the stairs. You go up the stairs, and you can see that there is another inn as you go past. You see a sign with a very robust looking goat, with the sign "The Sturdy Goat." Not the robust goat, because that'd be a silly name for a tavern. Who would call a tavern that?
That goat is hench.
Yeah. Oh, but the goat does have a big smile. That's the only
that's
part of the
weird.
sign. Yeah, it's like
That's a weird hench goat.
it's like a muscle goat that you see side on, and then its head's turned to face the people looking at the sign, and it's got a big cheesy grin on it. That's what the sign looks like.
No.
That's unnerving. I'm going to speed up.
Yeah.
Okay, so once you get past the sturdy goat, would you like to go northwest, or would you like to go back towards the river? Because you're now confronted by a large complex of houses.
I go
We were
towards the
told
river.
north.
I know he goes towards the river. I drag him away from the river.
Take me now.
Oh,
Yeah,
this
we're
like
told north.
this bit of like which way do you want to
Oh,
go?
no.
Reminds me of the the like fighting fantasy
Oh, no.
books,
Oh,
where it'll
no.
be like, if you choose left, you instantly die.
Oh yeah, don't worry, that won't happen.
If you choose
Ex-
right, you're fine.
Right, so life, you choose whichever way you want to go with your 20.
Going towards the river.
Okay. So life is going back down this way to here to one of the bridges, and to way more, like lots of houses as well.
I suppose we should follow.
Okay, so you get to the river, and you would like to continue northwards along the river.
Yes.
The life's gonna walk
yes.
through the river.
I do not get in the river.
Yeah, so this river
Not-
is
not
like
yet.
it's like a canal that goes through the river. It's not like super wide. It's like maybe 10 meters wide. And there's not really boats in
how
it or
much
anything.
space is
Mhm.
between the river and the house?
How much space is between the river and the house? Like the
Yeah.
path that goes along the side of it?
Yeah.
Probably like 5 meters. It's pretty big.
Okay, I'm gonna stay 5 meters away from the river.
You're gonna like
You're gonna hug the wall of the building.
crawl along the side of the
Yep.
wall.
Pretty much.
Okay.
I have my eyes focused on Winnie.
Because you don't want to fall in the river. Oh no. Okay, so you proceed along the river through all of these houses. There's a lot of them. You're now like properly in the residential parts of the city. Until you arrive at the next bridge, you can see that there is this enormous, like it's by far the biggest building that you can see in the entire city, and it's just a big square building with it. It's got a nice roof still, and windows at the top. That is, the Great Granary. That's what it looks like. It looks like a big old storeroom. And you can see the logo of the Guild of Grains all over it because that's what they do.
This looks like the House of Grains.
Indeed.
Could be.
That means
Now, why
that-
would you say that? Just stares up at all the Guilds of Green symbols.
Hmm. That must mean that Fildibar, or whatever the fuck his name was, his house is next door. I say we go there first and talk to the servants.
They have like
Filbert?
the mascot outside just cheering like, "Woo, welcome to the House of Grain."
Just,
There's a big
Like, this
Vegas
must be
sign
the
pointing
place.
to it.
They're doing sign tricks.
Yeah, they have the sign and like spinning it around, you know.
You can't
I
read
like
it because
the-
they're doing the trick.
I like the idea that the Guild of Grains would need to advertise as the sole proprietor of food in the
Yes.
city. They're like,
Yep.
oh, we really need to advertise to get people to want to buy food.
Yep.
You never know.
Remember who owns you. That's what the
Well,
sign
let
says.
me see.
Well, you know, for people like Life, they have to advertise.
Oh, they got to get the non-food enjoyers in on it. Ah, I
Yeah,
see, I see,
yeah.
I see, I see, I see.
Oh, what are they offering me?
Nothing. Just come eat grain.
Well,
It's good.
yeah, trying to convince you it's worth it for the taste, even if you don't need to eat, you know.
I do not taste.
Life has no taste. Noted. I mean, the
Mhm. Life
path
has
of
no
choice
taste.
kind of sort of proves that.
Hmm.
Wow.
That's why I flirt with
Wow.
doors. Right.
We're the one that got stuck with him.
Oh, so rude.
I am trying to ditch them.
He keeps like walking dangerously close to rivers and cliffs, and the off chance that maybe.
Maybe.
I like the idea that anytime Life is about to get away, some unfortunate event happens, like the pothole.
He's like, yes, I made my escape.
It's a good thing I don't have an oath yet, else I might have just broken it. Right. Let's head inside. We're gonna talk to these fucking servants.
Okay. So, you go to the House of Grains. There is a small lobby. There is one person outside who is tending to an elk, and you can see there's a cart. You can see there's like a little stable area, and there's a couple of elk in there. But he's like, the elk is outside, and he's doing the brushing down and all those normal things. And then yeah, the door is shut, but there's not a guard outside it.
Knock, knock, knock. Caress, caress.
Tickle, tickle.
Not every
Wait,
door is
wait.
seducible.
Nah, that's what you mean.
with, with that,
Trying
attitude,
hard enough, I suppose.
Oh no, what have I done? Why did I make a sentient door? Why?
I'd like to imagine, yeah, that like life would just try this, assuming like every door in this city in particular is like a sentient door.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's nice.
It's
That's
gonna
a good
change
Only
every
to
time
learn
he tries
that
the
it's
handle.
not the
isn't it?
case.
It's like everyone's gonna go, no, no, life, don't try the handle.
What?
leave the doorknob alone.
Okay, so after a moment, a very tall, very correctly dressed woman arrives at the door, and looks at the assembled gathering of people.
I tip my
Hello,
head.
can I help you?
Yes. We're here on official business, and Roz will produce the writ of entry and offer it to them.
She looks at the. She looks down her nose at the piece of paper. This is very important with how her body language is the entire time. She takes the piece of paper on you. She reads it. I see. Well, then you better come in.
I just go straight in. Just push past
Thank
that.
you. You want to go in out of the cold? Okay.
It's not that I want to go in out the cold. I want to see what's in there.
Oh.
Maybe
I
it's
tickle the door
secretly
as I
snow
walk past it.
storage.
The door responds woodenly.
I
Oh
bet it
my.
does.
Oh,
Oh, fucking
they're always
bet
so
it does.
cold.
Always so frigid towards me to begin with.
Mm.
I press my letter against the door while knocking it.
That is not. We cannot have that because it's gonna just become a euphemism. Pressing your letter against the door
Press
cannot
your
become
letter
a
against the door while knocking it.
Try the handle. Did you press your letter against the door?
Have you tried the handle?
I guess this isn't one of those magic doors.
Dejected is what the insight check reveals there.
Oh dear.
So disappointed.
Okay, so when you enter inside
Doesn't
to
reveal
the house of
much.
into the house of grain,
Terrible insight.
leaving
Life thinks
life
it is.
to seduce the door.
This door fucking hates me.
Yeah, life thinks it is a magical door, but then it just hates them with that insight roll.
It's the cold shoulder. Which is really impressive for something that doesn't have a shoulder.
Well, it is cold
Cold.
outside, so it probably is cold. A cold door.
The
Yeah, the
cold
door would be
hinge.
cold to the touch. So inside,
Anyway.
you enter a lobby. You can see that there is 4 doors. So, no, sorry, there's 5 doors. So you're in a square. There's 2 doors on the right and left walls, and then there's 1 door on the far wall, and then there is a staircase ascending upwards. And in the staircase there is another little door that looks like it probably goes to a cellar or a basement. And the steward kind of, once you all clambered inside the lobby, she looks down at you all. She is like 6'3", like she's very, very tall, and officious is the word that comes to mind, but there's probably a better one. Like, she's very condescending towards you all. Very snobby.
Yes, I could
Right.
think of a word, but maybe not. So, we're here investigating the disappearance of Filbert. Is that
I'm
his name?
sorry, who?
Filbert.
Someone said
Fildegar.
Filbert, and Fildegar. That's
Findegar?
guy.
Filbert's a
Fildegar.
great game.
Feldegar.
Not a Thindegar.
Indigar. Okay.
Finn.
Jeez.
We got
Thin
the
cigar.
Grand Wizard Eggnog, and we're looking for Filbert.
Yes.
And this is why proper names in fantasy never work.
Yes.
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 We're looking
Your-
into his disappearance.
Yes.
Yes.
Silbert.
We're looking for a thin cigar.
I was wondering what you could tell us about his actions in the days leading up to his disappearance.
In the days before the disappearance, well, he had
No, I
some-
mean, tell him what he's. I mean, if you can tell me what he's been doing since he disappeared, that would be fantastic. It could save a
well,
lot of time.
he's been having lots of sandwiches. He's been complaining a lot about the chafing of the chains. But apart
Really?
from that,
Oh, you're the ones who kidnapped him.
no.
We
she,
got you.
before she's like, well, a few days before the Happy New Year, which of course he always attends, as he has many friends and relations in Srelok, so he attends their festivities. But before he attended the party on Happy New Year's Eve, I believe that he had several meetings the day before, one at the Guild Hall and one at the Bishop's Court. And before that, I think that he had just... yes, it would be 2 days before that he had just returned from a trip to Ailmead, which is in Srelok. It's some weeks' travel. He had just returned after delivering a shipment of grain there. I don't know how much further you wish to go back.
Oops, I just drew a line on your house. I'm very sorry.
Well, you were doing unspeakable things with the door, so that's hardly surprising.
I know, I'm very sorry. I should save that for my private time. Oh, I put my credit card away.
While this conversation's going on, I go, you keep talking. I'm going to have a look around. And I just wander off into one of the doors.
Which
Great.
door would you like to wander into? So, you're in a square.
Yeah.
There is, I mean, like, hang on, if I go to the bottom of this. There we go. We can do this. You're in a square. There's a door here. 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 You came in here. There's stairs that go up. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me just move this door so it's actually, like, here. And then I have room for some stairs. Stairs that go up that side, and then there's a little door in there that looks like it goes to the cellar. There you go.
I'm going to go that door.
Okay. So you go through that door at the back. You
Straight
enter
through.
the kitchen, and you can see that there is a very, very large gentleman with a large bushy mustache and a hat pulled down almost over his eyes. So all you can kind of see is a nose and a big mustache. And he is currently slicing up something with a meat cleaver, presumably meat, you hope. And upon you bursting through the door, he turns around, exclaims with the cleaver in his hand, "Who is coming into my kitchen?"
Oh my god, it's
I go,
It's what is
I'm here to inspect your cold room.
You are here to inspect my cold room? What's wrong with my cold room? Who has been saying things about my cold room?
I can't reveal, but it's
You
official
can't
business.
reveal, but you burst into my kitchen and demand to see my cold room.
It's an official business with the disappearance of your master.
Settled, Git?
Yes,
Why would I help you then?
official business.
You keep saying official
Very.
business. You have just barged into my kitchen. I see no officials.
Sure, the
Fine. So I go back out, snatch the warrant out of Thingy's hand, go back into
Also,
the
just so you know, this guy
Yeah.
is loud everybody can hear this.
Everybody hears.
Yeah, I go snatch the warrant and go back in and go, here, see?
You like put it into his face.
Yeah.
So you have some fancy letter. What do you need to see in my cold room?
That's for me to know. And you to never know.
Find out.
In a very deliberate move, he slams the cleaver back into the chopping board, and he's like, "Ah!" And he like throws his hands in the air and like wipes off his hands on his like his apron, and he comes over to the room at the back. You want to go in the cold room? And he opens it up. It's you see like all the big like the pigs and all the rest of it all like hanging in there. It's a very well stocked larder. Well, not a larder because it's a cold room, but yes, it's very well stocked and very fresh. There, one cold room. Were you expecting to find a body in there or something?
No. You can leave now. So I'll have a look around.
I am working. I'm not going
Yep.
to leave.
But go back to your choppy choppies.
Who are you?
I am
Your conscience.
Who are you?
I'm trying to think.
I believe in you.
I'm trying to think of a fake name. Give me a second.
There is definitely a pause. Just so you know, this is a
As you're-
canonical pause.
Okay.
As you're thinking about it, I think I would say to the others, it sounds like Era has already caused some trouble.
I just continue talking to
I am-
the
let's
to
go.
the lady.
Just go. I'm Aira. I'm here. Official business?
I do not know what you are looking for. If you require some information, if you tell me what it is you are looking for, I can tell you.
You
So,
don't know what I'm looking for yet. I don't
so,
know
madame,
when I'll see
don't
it.
suppose.
Oh dear.
I've heard that the servants have been present for all of Filbert's meetings.
Yes?
Could you have you kept an itinerary of the people who's been meeting with?
I have a list upstairs in the office. No, he's not. She's not French. He's French. This is contagious. They're all caught Frenchness.
Yes, that is right. We will all be French.
I will check the itinerary. I will check the ledger in the office. You'll have to give me a moment to find it.
That is fine, but off the top of your head, has there been a change in the tone of recent meetings for him?
No, I do not think so. He has perhaps been a little more concerned as the winter has arrived with the supplies, but that's not any different from any other year.
Very well, you go ahead. I'll make sure my colleague is
Yes, I would.
investigating thoroughly.
I would like
Okay.
to check in on that.
Yeah, so she goes upstairs. She's going to be like 10-15 minutes to find the right book.
Like to head into the kitchen.
So the cook kind of
this is
turns
gonna go well.
around. Heel turns to see more people going in. Oh, man. There's more of you?
I took it as the opportunity to just go further into the thing.
Apologies, monsieur, for her
Very
very foolish.
as soon as you speak, he comes up to you and he gives you a where you're from. But he immediately switches to Marlish, which he sounds like an old timey person talking to you. I'm not going to speak French at you. I'm going to speak English, but nobody else can understand this. And it's in French. But it's like, where are you from? It's so good to see people of culture finally arrive.
So can I understand him?
Yeah, but it's like you're listening to an old-timey person talking to you.
Right, okay. It's a bit confusing, but yeah, I guess I'll respond back in my French.
Oh no.
I am from Melaine. I
Uh,
was part of the retinue of Duke Neron.
you. Are you like? He's like. Are you from? Are you from? Grime? Miss? You sound very different to. He's like he's trying to understand you, but there's like lots of the weird
Right.
words like throwing him off. But he's familiar enough he can work out most of what you're saying.
I see. Well, you also sound a bit different from what I'm used to. Definitely older.
You must be from some very small town. Well, regardless, anyone from Malian is welcome in my kitchen. How can I help you? And like that is kind of probably when he'll switch back to actually speaking in Adressian, because he's okay talking to everybody else now.
What is in the like? How cold is the cold room? Is it colder than outside?
It wouldn't be like it would be 0 kind of thing, or like a couple degrees below 0 maybe, but not like.
What was the guy's name that we were looking for?
Ilbert.
No,
Ilbert.
you're looking for somebody called Thindagar, not Filbert.
Thindagar.
Okay. Thin cigar.
We are here to investigate the disappearance of Thindagar.
Yes, the master, as we are supposed to affectionately refer to him. Well, like I told your associate, it, like shrugs, who is
I kind of
inspecting
like
the
nod
pigs
at him
for
like,
some reason.
I expecting the pigs, but I'm just in the cold.
She is definitely
I'm
this strange
inspecting the
type.
cold.
We are new acquaintances.
Ah, I see. Well, we'll find people like that wherever we go.
Isn't that true?
Well, I can tell you that the last time I saw the master was on. It would be on New Year's Day in the morning. I was making breakfast, a omelette du fromage. Uh, and I the servant came to collect it, took it up, and then I saw that he went out for the day. That was the last time I saw him. I finished work. I was not needed for the evening, so I got to spend New Year's with my good friend, the Chateau de Guadeloupe. That's a reference to wine in this universe. He got drunk on
I
New
don't get
Year's.
it.
Yeah, I figured that.
Well, I'm sure that was a good time.
Ah, oui, oui. The best.
In the cold room, is it just pigs? Is there
Um,
anything currently edible in there?
well, I mean, it's all meat, so it's all technically edible, but it's also all cold.
You're just gonna
but
eat a raw
it's
pig.
it's just meat, nothing else.
Well, in the cold room, yeah, it's not like they got like. Well, I mean, they probably have. No, they wouldn't bother to keep fruit and veg there. I don't think.
Okay. Yeah, I just leave the cold room and go. It's not good enough.
What is not good enough?
Not. Never mind.
Did you find the master hiding behind the sausages?
What? I wasn't looking for the master.
Then why did you need to inspect my cold house?
So I wanted to see how cold it was.
The
Routine
cook
checkup.
just blinks.
I,
And
I
that's
kinda
impressive because his
look.
hat comes down to his eyes, and then his mustache and his nose. So there's not a lot of space there for blinking to occur, but it definitely occurs.
I look to the chef, and if he sees me, I kind of like also have a confused face and sort of like nod in agreement of why is this happening?
And then I go, what's it to eat?
You want me to make you some food?
Ready food handy? I'll take that. It's fine. Don't worry.
I suppose there's probably some bread over there that has not been yet. It's in the process of drying to make croutons.
Kira, perhaps we should investigate other areas of this place.
Yeah, that's
And,
probably a good
not
idea.
not to disturb him any further.
And as I walk
Yes.
out, I just give him a dirty look.
But chef, I must ask before we go. Did you notice any difference in behavior in the weeks leading up to Fildabar's disappearance? Filshigar? Filshigar? Findagar?
Hey!
Findagar.
The cook claps for you. No. The only difference that the master ever had was when he decided he didn't like one of my meals and he demanded I make something else.
Huh.
When
Did you not speak to him very often?
Why would he come down and talk to the staff? That's all we were to him. I am the best chef from Bovie.
Who did he speak to most frequently?
Well, he spoke to the steward.
Is that the tall lady?
Yes, Ifri.
Good to know
For
her
those who
name.
want to read through his accent, or my terrible French accent, that is her name.
Ifri.
With a
yes.
silent
I
H.
see.
Well, no,
Ifri.
it's got a Hifri if you say it in English, but if you say it in French, they're allergic to H's, so they don't say them.
It's
Yes, it
is
becomes
Ifri to me.
Lifri.
Lifri. Oui, oui.
Lefre. Lefre.
Of course. I
Very
see.
good.
Yes, indeed.
Now, if you do not mind, I have several stews to make, so you can leave my kitchen.
Okay. Before I go, I just want to show you something. And I dab.
Great.
The
as
most
a vibe
confused
check.
look.
He blinks.
He blinks again, yeah, like,
He blinks audibly.
yeah, audibly blinking.
Ew.
I mean, none of us have seen this either, right? Or wait, no, a couple of you did.
Yeah, a couple
Me.
saw the dab.
Yeah. I joined in.
The cook goes back to cutting up whatever he's cutting up for the evening's stew. And that's when we zoom in, and it turns out it was actually a person. Dun dun dun. Nobody
Oh
my
expected what
God.
he was cutting up.
If only you'd investigated properly.
Oh no.
Instead of cooking the coal in the fridge.
I wanted the cold.
True.
Cold
That's
is more
fine.
important.
So you're doing a vibe check.
Yeah.
And you're doing a vibe check in the room? Okay. How far? It's 30 feet, right?
60 feet.
60. Oh,
Ooh.
60 feet?
Long range vibe check.
And what's the thickness of
I remember
material
you
it
being
can-
surprised by it last time.
Yeah, I think I was last time too. I think I'm always surprised by it.
Did
Anyway,
I just run it? There you go.
what's the material that it can pass through?
Most is mainly thickness, so oh, it doesn't say on
It
that
doesn't
bit.
say.
What does
Okay,
it
well in that
not
case, I guess
say?
you can. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's detect magic. Sorry, I was doing a different campaign where I used detect magic, and that had that other issue. So yeah, it seems fine.
Celestial fiend. So, I don't think so. The because of the way that it works, right? It gives you a very specific list of things that you get. You wouldn't detect. There's certainly nothing untoward here. I think that you would get a sense of unease, an unspecific sense of unease from something upstairs. Just a small thing, not like there's like a giant demon waiting for you upstairs. There's just like a little sense of uneasiness about something upstairs, rather than
As I
it being anything specific.
my my dab gradually moves so that my arm that's extended points in the direction of this sense.
The cook is just like,
Uh,
what is wrong with you
What?
people?
What are you doing?
I have detected a vague sense of unease.
Yes,
And
it is
from everyone
probably the cook watching this.
Oh, no.
And he's still in the room when he's doing this, and when you said that,
You're very welcome. Thank you. I'm glad you admired my trick. I'm going to go now.
you think there is something uneasy about my cooking?
What? No. It's upstairs.
He like pulls the cleaver up in the air. I think it's about time you leave my kitchen, don't you?
Yes, I was just going to.
And you just like hear every single French swear word you possibly can once you're on the other side of the door, and just like the most aggressive chopping of the thing he was chopping.
Apologies for them, monsieur.
I missed out. Never mind.
There is a sense of unease coming from upstairs. I didn't even know that was something I could detect, but we're going that way.
Fine.
Screw waiting for this woman any longer.
I'm just dejected now.
How long's it been since she went up to get whatever it
Doesn't
was?
matter. I'm going upstairs.
No, I'm not asking.
It's only been
Like-
like 5 minutes. She's got to get to the room, then go through the books to get the right one. So
Okay.
it's only been
Up the stairs we go.
All right.
Where's your sense of unease coming from?
okay. So you're following your sense of unease. You will go up to the second floor to one of the rooms off the landing. You will see that the door is open, and you will see that Hifre, because now I'm doing it in a super French accent. God. Anyway, Hifre is in the room, and you can see that there is a desk, a chair, books. It looks like some sort of study or office, and she is currently looking through several books to try and find the right one. And upon you arriving, she turns around. Can I help you?
I detected a sense of unease from this room.
A vague one, specifically.
Very
A
blunt.
specifically vague one.
Yes. This can only be something such as celestial fiend, undead, or a hollow spell.
She looks at you.
Not fair.
Yeah, not fair. Well, I mean, I use divine senses. Like, I include kind of, it can give you vibes of things. Like, I'm using it actually more as a vibe thing because
Vibe check.
I'm
wouldn't-
detecting
it
odd
wouldn't-
It is
vibes.
vibe check.
it wouldn't do other like fey things, but it kind of does anything that's not fey or elemental. Basically, it's like things that are out of this world, sort of deal.
Vibe check.
She just there is some creature in this room.
I don't know. There's something. I dab again.
Well, I whisper to him and go, maybe it's her.
Well, your
That's
your
why
dab
I'm dabbing.
doesn't
You're
your dab
gay.
last?
That's a turn, it says.
Oh, just a turn. Oh, okay.
Well, the action type is one action. What does it say? Does it have use? I mean, length of
Until
time?
the end of your next turn.
Oh yeah.
Okay, then it's definitely been 6 seconds to get up. Okay, so you do it
Yeah.
again.
Yeah,
The
Dab
sense
again.
of unease comes from the desk. It does not come from her.
This desk. Is it? Can I tell if it's something inside of the desk or on the desk?
Yeah,
or
yeah, yeah.
The
It's
desk.
from inside the desk.
Ira, do you dab every time life does?
Every time I see him do it, yeah.
I like it.
Hifri kind of turns to you both. What are you doing?
There is something in this desk which could prove dangerous. I must investigate immediately.
What
I
is
go
this
over as
strange gesture that you do upon entering a room?
It's how I vibe check.
And your associate?
They enjoy it.
Right. And can I see that writ of entry that you have there again, please, for a second?
Handle this. I'm going in the desk.
Going in the desk.
I tickle the desk.
It responds woodenly.
I think I do. I still have the writ on me.
You didn't
Yeah.
give it back.
I didn't
Yeah,
give it
I
back.
think you
Okay,
have it.
okay. So I go. You've already seen it. You don't need to see it again.
I would like to for peace of mind, if that's okay.
That is fair. But you've already read it once. What is reading it again going to do? I think I should just hold on to this. You know, it is ours after all.
Well, no, it's the
It's ours
city's.
after all. It's mine now.
Nope. That's
I think you'll find it was given to us, so it's ours.
it, and you will have to give it back.
Yes, but right now, ours. So
And
get
I
to
would like
decide
to
what do.
read it.
You have already read it.
I'm gonna nudge Ira on the back and just be like, just give it the damn note.
Find out.
Okay,
Get to
so
decide what happens with the note.
whilst the greatest negotiation of this century takes place between a very bureaucratic and officious person and somebody who is the complete opposite of that, Life, how would you like to approach the desk? And would anyone else like to do anything in this room while the argument of the century occurs and also a robot takes a hatchet to a desk?
Look,
I
I'm being
sway
a
my
distraction,
hips.
okay?
What do you mean take the hatchet? I sway my hips seductively as I approach the desk. No, I'm gonna open the fucking desk.
The drawer opens.
Yeah.
Oh.
Without me
Oh.
touching it. Pull the drawer open. Take
Okay.
a look inside.
So you look inside. You can see that there
Have a
are
feel inside.
stacks of paper in this drawer, as in like the paper with records and stuff on them, and some of it's just blank paper, presumably for notes.
I remove the papers.
Okay. There
Put them
is
on the desk and then have a feel around it some more.
there
Oh,
is
yeah.
a wooden bottom to this drawer.
As they are.
Is it a
known to have.
real bottom?
You want to ask the desk if it's a bottom?
Well, maybe. I'm more like, is it a false bottom to the drawer? Like, is there stuff hidden beneath it?
Oh, you could do an investigation check if you'd like. With an 11?
I did one.
Okay, with an 11, you can tell that this is one of those sorts of desks that has hidden compartments in it.
Hang on. Hifri. Hello. No, there's still an
yes?
argument. So I imagine myself just shouting, Hifri! Hifri!
And she's
A
just like,
moment.
I would like to.
Mid-argument.
What?
There's
Can-
something dangerous in this desk, and I can tell it has hidden compartments. Could you help me look at this thoroughly?
And as soon as I hear hidden compartments, I just give her the letter and go over to the desk.
She like staggers back and is like, hidden compartments?
Yes.
I don't know of any hidden compartments in the desk.
Well, there are some. So if you don't know where they are, that's fine. You can't help. The rest of you, help me look at this desk.
I suppose I could give it a look.
If you could all touch it where I can't reach, between us, we should be able to get it open.
She reads the letter again, by the way, and sighs and returns it to one of the more competent individuals lingering at the back.
I'll reclaim that. Thank you.
And she just
It's a
like
bit
puts
crumpled
one
now,
hand
by
on
the
your
way.
shoulder, Roz, and she just says, "I'm so sorry."
I
Yes.
have crumpled that letter like it is. It is
Yes, you are. I try to neatly fold it back up. And then I'm just like, all right. Let me have a crack at this.
Well, let us have a look at the desk.
Mystery,
Okay,
mystery.
all right.
Everybody, you can do a. If everybody's searching, you can choose an individual to do your investigation check with advantage, and also the number of people who are helping is
Ooh.
going to make the difficulty lower anyway.
I am quite good at investigation.
I too am proficient at investigation.
Yes,
I know how to
I am
investigate a
proficient.
bit.
Sorry?
Hmm?
I didn't hear what was said.
Oh, mystery, mystery, mystery.
Oh, okay.
Investigation check in with advantage.
Okay.
Okay, we'll take the 16. With the 16 and everybody searching through this desk, you eventually find that at the the back of the desk, one of the pieces of decoration is like all lovely floral decoration. When you press it, you hear a click, and you see in one of the other drawers, a false bottom is revealed because the desk lied and it wasn't actually a bottom.
Damn it.
It was a top.
Shocking.
And inside you can see that there is 2 items. There is a piece of paper that's a letter of some description, and you can also see a small black book with the in the leather. It's not like painted on or anything like that. The symbol of an eye.
I'll handle the book.
Well,
Okay.
what do we have here? Just take the letter.
So the letter is. I'm pretty sure you can't read it, Em.
Hmm.
I'm just checking, but I'm pretty sure you can't read it.
Probably not. It's not one of the more common languages.
Can I have a look at the letter?
You can.
I promise not to trample it.
You don't know. Era, you look at the letter. You also can't read it.
Damn it.
Can anyone
least-
read this?
Can I at least tell what kind of language it is?
Yeah, you can tell that it is a it's one of the main languages on Jelinshare. It's just you don't know it. I think like most of you would be able to. Winnie can read it. Yeah, only Winnie can read it.
Jade.
I think Winnie's blacked out.
Oh no.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh
Well,
no.
anyway, Winnie will read this letter for you, because don't worry, like once we've done this little bit, then we will wrap up for today, and then we'll come back next week. But the letter basically is from, it's an unsigned letter, but the letter is a series of instructions given to Thundergar to have grain delivered to the city of Benlor, which is not very far away from Haliashna. It's in Haliashna. And also the letter specifies not to use regular regular employees, basically. Get new people to deliver this grain to us. And the sums of money are large. Like, for the price of grain, it's like hundreds, if not thousands, of gold.
He was crooked.
My goodness. Hifri.
Thing sounds
No, wait,
off.
I'm looking at
it.
the book. I'm not involved in this. Apart from hearing it read out loud, I suppose.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
I knew it. He was too good.
Wow. And the book.
Someone that pious.
You think he was hiding behind his piety? Interesting.
No, no one that pious can be.
Yeah, exactly. It's a cover.
It's always a cover. The book is blank.
Completely blank.
There is nothing written on any of those pages. But it looks
Oh.
very well thumbed. It's clearly
All
been...
fucking shit is this blank. What skill is it to figure out what's up with the book? Is it like
it would be
Arcana?
Arcana.
Or... Yeah.
Because there isn't a stat for lemon juice.
I'm not good at Arcana.
Perhaps the pages of the book also have a false bottom.
I think probably. Oh,
5? No, you got no clues.
Nope.
It's Why would somebody keep flicking through this book if it didn't have anything on the pages? It doesn't make any sense.
Something does seem off here, but only slightly.
I'm mildly confused.
I said I would handle the book, but I'm afraid that this book needs some more intelligent gaze than mine.
Maybe I could take
uh,
a look.
Yeah,
No, not
well,
insight.
go ahead.
It's not insight you want to do, Arcana.
It is Arcana.
Arcana.
But what did you roll? You rolled 15? Just add your Arcana to it instead of your insight.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Okay, so
it'll
you
be
rolled
14.
14 anyway.
Yeah,
You rolled,
same
you rolled
roll.
a 15. Yeah, okay, so it's the same.
Roll 15 both times.
With a 14, you can tell that there is something, perhaps there is some sort of magical activation to this book, or there is something that you need to do to this book to get it to divulge its secrets. Secrets?
Shall we have a look at it as well?
Yeah, let's have a look. I don't think. Can we roll?
What do you wish to do?
See if that we can learn anything more than.
Yeah, like, see if we could figure out if there's anything, like, related to the book itself to make it
Okay.
reveal its secrets.
You can do an intelligence check.
Good old intelligence.
Good old
You go.
intelligence. You already
Good
know
old
it's magical, so there's no point doing
intelligence.
Arcana.
Oh, wow.
Wait,
Sounds-
intelligence save. So, hang on, I just
Oh,
gotta
that's the same
remove-
roll, right?
No.
It's minus your proficiency.
Oh, okay.
So
well,
it's
then
minus
it'd
2,
be
I think.
minus 2.
So, 16. With a 16, you can be pretty sure that the methods of finding out what is in this book involve learning whatever the word would be to make it reveal its secrets, or you could attempt to cast magic into the book to get it to reveal itself. Something like identify or something like that may reveal it. Or with a 16, some of these things kind of, it's just it takes time. So if you spend a long time with a book, eventually it attunes to you and you're able to read the book. Could be any of
Right.
those things.
Well, as an artificer, I can like change what spells I prepare when resting, right? Isn't that how these other classes work? I've only played sorcerer.
Yeah, you can. I'm pretty sure Artificer can change its spells.
Okay, because I
You
identify
prepare them,
is
I'm
in my
pretty sure.
list. Yeah, I don't have it prepared right now, but I could prepare identify later.
Yeah.
And try that.
Could I detect magic on it to see what it is?
You can try and detect magic, yes. It will reveal upon the magical enchantment going on it that... Well, no, it's not enchanted in that sense.
It should say
Because
what
it's
school it
supposed
is
to
at
tell you
least.
what school it is, but it doesn't have a school because that's not what it is. So I will say that it gives you some sort of vibe of illusion, necromancy, and enchantment. But it's not actually got an enchantment on it. But it is definitely magical.
Perhaps we show this to Kylie Minogue, and she can figure it out. She seems like a competent wizard.
Well, I will say that we kind of at time. So if like we're at a good starting point because you found a big clue. So we
Yeah.
can discuss like throughout the week whether or not you want to take this clue back now or you want to keep looking for more clues next session. Because you've only explored one part of this part of the house and also insulted the cook. So
Yeah.
And
So
pissed
with-
off the stewardess.
I'm sure there's other people to insult.
there probably is. There's lots of servants in this house.
I'm
Yeah,
sure we'll find
I
ways
mean-
to irritate them as well soon enough.
True.
I could just hold on to the book for now, I guess.
Well, yeah, we can discuss as well, like what you want to do with it, like during the week as well, because you've got a clue now, and we can see what we're going to do with it. But we will wrap up there until next time. You found a big mystery,
Job.
and we will return next week. So thank you all very 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 much for playing.
Thank you.
Thank
It's good to be
you.
back.
Ooh.
Yes.
Thank you for DMing.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
Thank you, Hog.
Good to see we still have the comedic side.
Yeah, you do. You're completely terrifying.
That's true.
It's
Oh.
yeah. Every NPC you meet, I do not know whether they are going to plan your murder immediately or just next week. Just
I'll
you
be
didn't
sure
even
to
find out the cook's name. I just want to point that out. You don't know his name.
Oh, I didn't
need
care
to know.
about his name. I just wanted to know how cold the cold room.
I was so happy with that character. That's fine. That's fine. But thank you all so much. I'm going
Maybe
to
he'll be back.
go
Yeah,
to
maybe
the...
he'll return.
Oh yeah, I mean probably if you keep in this house. I will go and say goodbye to the stream, and we'll go find someone to raid. But thank you all so much for playing.
Okay.
Thank
I will see
you.
you all next week at the same time. Bye bye everybody.
Bye.
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 See you then.
Bye.
Okay, chat. Okay, chat. How you been? How you been, chat? Thank you all so much. Thank you all so much for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed the first session. I'm gonna make this sweet and short. I think I just thank you, Mitsu, for the follow, and thank you, Emi, very much for the raid. Oh, and Casper Kai for the follow, and thank you all so much for watching. I hope you had a lovely time. We will be live again with D&D next week at the same time, barring any major interruptions. Let us go and see about a raid. Oh, we're just gonna raid Boba. We'll just straight up raid Boba. Boba is live, easy peasy. I will put the VODs up tomorrow on YouTube. I think it takes a little bit of time before I can do it, but they'll be on YouTube if you missed anything. I'm not going to edit them. They'll just go straight up because I don't have the time to edit the VOD down into a more bite-sized thing. Maybe in the future we'll be able to do that, but at the moment we cannot, unfortunately. And here's some brain messages for you. But thank you all so much. This is the first session. I absolutely love it. I love where we're going. Immediately, it's already chaos. We have the freaking door person. Oh my god, just absolutely wild every single time. So go over to Boba, send lots of love from us. Bye 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 bye, everybody. Bye 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 bye. Bye bye. Thank you all so much for playing. Thank you all so much for watching. You're all amazing. We love you. Big hugs. Big bugs. I like big bugs and I cannot lie. That one, right? That's that song. I think that's the song. If it's not, then I just completely embarrassed myself. I'm just filling time whilst the raid goes, in case that wasn't obvious. Bye 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 bye. Much love. Thank you so much. Bye 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 bye. Bye 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 bye.